Oh, what's up, people? Are we live right now? Did I do that right?
I think so.
What's happening, people? We appreciate you for being here with us. The good news is we are live. And the bad news is it took us like 13 years to figure out how to go live mobile. Are we actually live?
We are actually live. I'm trying to
live?
confirm if we are actually. And yes,
okay.
There's audio there, so that's great.
So we planned on starting the stream like 45 minutes ago, but if you didn't realize, we are not where we typically are. We are in Austin, Texas, and that is because the Flock League is happening this week. Today is Monday here, and the Flock League is happening in...
this weekend.
On Saturday?
Saturday, I think. Or
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday. No, Friday.
So, lots going on, and appreciate y'all for being here with us. Let us know if any audio is too loud. Let us know if Badaki's too loud or I'm too low or whatever the case may be. But we have never done a live stream mobile.
We've actually never. I mean,
Is mobily a word?
it is now. But no, we haven't ever done a mobile live stream. But we are here live in Austin, Texas. Shout out to the Hook'em Horns behind you. Just living the best Texas life.
Okay, so let's just talk about our journeys. You got here in America like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
You went to New York, see
Went
your
to New
family.
York, chill over there.
Me and my wife, we flew in like 2 days ago.
Yep.
It was like 27 hours total of travel.
Yep.
And then yesterday, got to see Sal, which was cool. Got to see
The big Flock himself.
Mason, which was
The
awesome.
big Mason Dodd.
And then went to the hospital real fast. Went to the ER.
Just really quick.
Yeah, had to make sure I didn't have a blood clot from the plane.
Case. Yeah.
So that was all chaotic. And
But God's good, am I right?
God is good, amen. We have tried, I grew up on Sonic, and we went to Sonic, and I got a cherry limeade.
No. You went to Sonic.
I went to Sonic.
Okay.
Intentionally for a cherry limeade. Because I remember it being so good and so
Yes.
tasty. And now that I've lived in Australia for a long time, they have very strict rules on imports and drinks and levels of sugars and different,
Sure.
right? And now this just tastes like cough syrup. I don't know if something's wrong with me,
I'm glad I didn't get it.
but does anybody else love a cherry limeade? I don't know what's going on. It tastes like cough syrup now.
What hasn't changed, though, is just your typical American
Sweet tea.
sweet tea.
Hey, we can toast to that.
Hey, amen.
Hell yeah. All right.
And we tried Terry Black's barbecue today.
Shout out to Sal for the recommendations for Terry Black's.
It
Now,
was
that's a game changer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever in Austin, Texas, or just anywhere in Texas, I don't know if that's going to...
it's trying.
it's trying so
It's
hard.
trying.
Okay, well, anyway, that says Terry Black's barbecue. Wow.
Unreal.
I feel like that was a game changer. Let me actually show you guys what we were eating. All right. So this is me. And that right there is one rib from a cow. That is one single cow rib.
That is. I was looking at that. I was like, that's bigger than your head. That's
Massive.
That's the size of your arm.
So shout out to Sal for the recommendation because we obviously loved Terry Black's. Gonna want to go there again before we leave. Had a little In-N-Out. It had been a while. In-N-Out's decent. Fries are overrated though.
Yeah,
Fries are
look,
overrated.
I mean, I've only had In-N-Out once, probably about 12 years ago, and it was good.
Yeah, like it wasn't bad or anything.
I'm not running to In-N-Out,
No, exactly.
but
Like-
it was all right.
I'm not gonna say In-N-Out is like a must go, but I thought it was pretty good. Hey guys, we appreciate you for being here. We have genuinely we're live streaming so we can hang out with you guys, but we also genuinely need to practice for the Flock League because the Flock League is just days away now. And I'm so excited for you guys to see what's going on. I see all of y'all in the chat. Let me know who we're hanging out with here. We've got can't see your names, you're so far away. Hazelnut's there, Tat's there, Jesus. My brother's in the South. Jesus. We've got Dylan, Shane. Is that Sal Vetri in the chat? He says, brother, this is not Bachelor in Paradise. So we were supposed to go to Sal's to watch Bachelor in Paradise, but...
I'm still going.
It took us it depends on how late the stream goes. But it took us 17 hours just to figure out how to do a mobile stream. We've never done a mobile stream before.
Yeah,
so
I mean...
I apologize for the lateness, but we're here now and ready to be with you.
But we appreciate you, Sal.
And hopefully do big things. Are we still live?
We are still live.
We are still live?
I'm watching currently. We're live. We got a couple people in here. We got Mason Dodd in here. We got Karina Savage in here.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because on my end it wasn't showing anything. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for being here with us. Big love. All right, here's the deal. Badaki and I have committed to something that could be potentially irrationally stupid.
Very.
We've never done something like this before. We've never done like a marathon, but we're in Austin, Texas, and you only live once.
Oh, God.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Specifically, you only live once. I
mean, it depends on what you believe in.
Well, we've never done something like this before, so we're going to just say YOLO, okay? And this stream, we don't know if it has an ending point. There could be 0 people who sign up for the season pass, but we've gone ahead and said, you know what? Fuck it. Sometimes you have to live once if you only live once. The 2025 season pass. Have you heard of it? If you haven't, it's $34. $34.
That's it.
$1.60 per week. Do you want to know what you get for $1.60 per week for the rest of the season?
You tell me.
Okay, you get rankings, not only for the offseason,
Sure.
but in-season weekly rankings.
Sure.
Rest of season rankings
Yep.
in season. You get my draft guide, the one that you actually helped make,
Yep.
right? You get the rookie report. You get complete access to all the tools on the Flock site. You get access to all the draft guides from every creator. You get 4 vouchers, right?
Yep.
For live streams.
Yes.
And we're about to answer some questions. I mean,
We have
y'all want to
some
have a look at
bunch
this?
of questions.
We did not expect to have this many questions before week 1. But we have quite a few questions that we need to answer right now on stream. So you can get some vouchers to actually come on the stream and ask us questions like all these guys are asking us questions right now, right? We're going to have a look at some of these tonight. Now, here's the dealio. We decide, let's do something stupid. All right, so every time someone buys a season pass, we're only planning on streaming for like 2 hours. So every time someone buys a season pass, we're going to extend the stream by 10 minutes. So this could be stupid, right? Because we could have 50 people buy the season pass.
That's actually...
And then we would never stop streaming.
That's actually a problem.
Wait, what is 5 times 10 minutes? What's 50 times 10 minutes?
Well...
That would be 500
that
minutes,
would
right?
That would be 500 minutes.
What's 50 times 10? Quick. Producer?
50 times 10, 500.
50 times 10.
But that's 500 minutes. What's 500
What's
minutes?
500 minutes? In hours. Wait, this might be a terrible idea.
I would actually just...
Eight.
That's 8 hours?
A bit more than 8 hours.
That's basically an overnight stream.
Okay.
You guys are jet lagged anyway.
Might as well. Take us... You know what? Take us there. Prove us wrong. You're not going to do it.
Yeah, I actually am
It's
not worried.
It's actually not going to happen.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm planning to go to Bachelor at Paradise and
you know
hang out
what?
with Sal.
Let's make it 5 minutes. All right. Every time someone buys the season pass, 5 minutes. The reality is, like, no one. There's a very realistic case here where just no one buys the season pass. Okay, but every time someone buys the season pass, let's go ahead and extend the stream by 5 minutes. Okay.
Sure.
So there's a chance that we are here for a very long time. There's a chance that this goes very short. But we appreciate y'all for being here with us, regardless of what happens. Go ahead and smash that like button to show some love. We're live here in Austin, Texas, and you're going to get a chance to join us in a mock draft because that's what we're here for. We genuinely need to practice for the Flock League. That's kind of why we're live streaming. So, Badaki, if people want to join today's mock draft, how can they go about doing so?
Yeah, guys, as always, join our Discord. That link is in the chat by Nightbot, and that link is also in the description. Go to our Discord. Go to the LAN tab with the orange footballs. Then go to mock draft. That's how you can join each and every mock draft. It is first come, first serve, of course. And I'll send that out here in a couple of seconds.
Okay, we're gonna commit to 10 minutes. We already said it. People are upset now. Okay, we'll commit to 10 minutes.
I'm sending out this link. Ready? Mock draft tab. Once again, go to the Fantasyland tab or the LAN tab with the orange footballs. Go to mock draft. First come, first serve. 3, 2, 1. English is hard today.
First come, first gets a slur. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I didn't say that.
The first in, you get a slur being the first in.
The first N?
Yeah, the first N.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I'll say it with you.
All right. All right, so treacherous waters out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful.
Here we go. It is hot as fuck in here now, by the way.
That's what I said.
Can you turn the AC down for us?
I told you it was
we have
getting
a
hot.
producer in the studio. All right, here we go. This is a one quarterback start 8 PPR format, and we're just going to say YOLO and see how long this goes for. Appreciate y'all for being here with us. Again, smash that like button to show some love. Now, here's the best news about tonight. Not only every time you buy a season pass with the promo code LAND are we extending the stream by 10 minutes, okay? But on top of that, we are also going to do a raffle for a real league.
Oh, boy.
All right. So if you don't know, we have our community leagues where you can join a real league with us. We've done quite a few of these already. And the best thing about the league that we are raffling off tonight, probably at the end of the stream, because we're going to give everyone who wants to get a season pass a chance to kind of enter these raffles. But we're going to raffle off spots to get into this week's league, which is the Austin League. Here's the best news. Badaki and I are going to be part of the Austin League. All right. Now, that draft is going to happen Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we're going to do a real draft. You and I are going to be in the draft with the community leagues. So there are 9 people who are going to have a spot to join this Austin League that you and I are going to be a part of.
That's correct.
That league is going to be raffled off tonight. And so you're going to have a chance to be a part of it. Again, if you are a promo code LAND
This is probably
pass member.
This draft, by the way, guys, and this league specifically is probably...
You're on the clock, by the way.
Oh my gosh, that was
I
fast.
don't want you to.
No, that's totally fine. Thank you. It's pretty easy to pick. I'll take Malik Neighbors there. It's probably one of the first drafts in a long time that you're going to be able to enter with both of us.
Yes.
Right, because we didn't add any more redraft leagues last year, outside of the surprise leagues, whether like I know the Badaki Birthday League or any other league that Zach has pulled up.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a good opportunity for you guys to come in here.
100%. Right now, if I shuffle by the Austin League only, I'll tell you guys how many entries we have. Right now, the Austin League, this isn't updated. Let me try and find out where this.
Oh my gosh, getting Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas here at the 109. Brian Thomas falling to the 204.
So for those who want to enter into the leagues, by the way, you go to the announcements tab, and then in the announcements tab, I'm going to put this link again for our community leagues. All right. And we're going to raffle off spots for the Austin League, which again is Wednesday night. We'll be doing the draft. You have a chance to be a part of it if you're a promo code LAND season pass member, but you click on that document there and then you choose the Austin League right here on August 13th. I'm on the clock here. It looks like AJ Brown just went off the board. Chase Brown also gone. Lots of options available.
Yeah, a lot of great options there. Shout out to all the people that's here with us. I see you, Sammy Stacks. I'll see you on Thursday. Excited to see you in person. It's crazy that's one of us, essentially, I guess the LAN community got into the Flock League, which is pretty awesome.
Yep. It is so hard to manage a stream like this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's like incredibly difficult to manage this and keep it going well, but I appreciate y'all for being here with us. All right, I went Brock Bowers there at the 208, so I start Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers. Talked about this a lot. Obviously, the strategy that I'm going with this year is the anchor wide receiver double RB strat, but I've constantly said, don't force it. You know, stay watery in your drafts. And in this mock draft that we're doing, CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson were gone. So I went Jahmyr Gibbs, who is actually my RB1 right now, RB1A. Bijan's my RB2. Then at the back end of the board, I felt like Brock Bowers was just too good of a value to pass up. So we went Brock Bowers there at the 208 and just going to try and see what this looks like. If do I have regrets later on about how I built my team?
Yeah.
You started double wide receiver there with Neighbors Thomas, Mike on the edge here, Chase McConkey Hampton. And let's go ahead and set a light goal for a second mock draft. Let's set that light goal. We're almost at 50 already. What do you think is too crazy to ask for?
Too crazy?
What is not too crazy, but like ambitious?
Maybe like 150, 200-ish.
We'd have to let's go 100 for the first one to get another mock draft.
Oh, sure. To get another mock
get
draft?
one more mock draft.
Okay, sure. I thought you just meant like in general.
Okay, yeah. So let's set the like goal at 100 to get another mock
Yeah,
draft
that's
going
easy.
if you guys want to
Let's
join
do
us
that.
for that. If you want to keep getting some practice in. We might be going all night depending on how things pan out.
The board is turning out to be very interesting.
I hate the
here.
way this feels right now.
This is crazy. Trey McBride at the 304. Now you have Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers here.
I'm probably going to go T. Higgins here, but I have to be honest with you. I hate that I went Bowers now. Was maybe going to go Josh Allen there last second, but I do not like this team at all already. Not a fan of this team.
Not a fan
really
of
don't
it.
like the way that this is looking.
And look, obviously, preseason, week 1 of preseason is in the books. I think this is where we're going to see a lot of the ADP start to kind of solidify themselves. Some of these players, right? I'm seeing Kyron Williams at the 211 here. I'm seeing Jonathan Taylor at the 210. Some of these guys are going to start to creep up just a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of expected here. I'm on the clock. Oh, my gosh.
This is cool to be with you in person, by the way. Typically, we're on like a Discord call.
Yeah, it's different.
So,
It's a lot easier.
See you here in person. Obviously, it's a different experience, isn't it?
I'm going to go Alvin Kamara here.
All right, so Alvin Kamara coming off the board there at the 309. Brees Hall, a name that I am more concerned about today than I was last week.
No question.
Preseason, you don't want to overreact too much to information. But I do think that this is with Brees Hall in week 1. If you don't know, he got 50% of the snaps with the starters.
Yep.
And then the other snaps were shared between Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis. Isaiah Davis is a really good third down back as well, which is really concerning for Brees as like a PPR option. But they just completely split his work. Now, if that continues to happen as preseason goes on, and we are seeing with first team reps that they're splitting the work like that, I am going to start having some real legitimate concerns around Brees Hall this year.
I think I already have the concerns. I think in my perspective, it's a complete avoid for me. Just specifically from what I've been hearing, I've been seeing, I guess, in the Twitter sphere, right? I've seen the report of Brees Hall saying, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next year. And I'm not, he also said, I'm not even the number 1 back. So
He said it was like a committee.
it was committee. So if he's coming out saying stuff like that, and I also saw a report, I don't know how accurate this was. I think it was JPA, which is probably not as accurate. But like, there was talks about like he could be somebody that is traded.
Yeah.
Before the trade deadline.
It's tough because if like you don't know exactly where they're going to go. You don't know if you want to bet on that situation or not.
Exactly. Like, I mean, how worse can this situation get? Is he going to go to more? Is he going to go to, I don't know, the Chiefs, or is he going to go to another team that has another back there?
Yeah.
Where he's going to go to a 50-50 situation already, and it's just going to be the same situation.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure. So I just got to plan out and wait and see what's going to happen.
You see my leg here?
Yeah. Were you sitting on it?
Yeah. So
You were sitting on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
trying
probably.
to make sure. You want to come look at this?
You want to come?
I went to the hospital last night just to make sure I didn't have a blood clot because my leg is like ballooning up in certain areas. You want to come have a look at this?
I think you were just sitting it personally, but I could be wrong. I got James Cook at the 404 there. Chuba Hubbard, Devontae Adams falling to the 46 is actually a really good pull there. You go Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Which I really like.
Was considering Jalen Hurts there potentially, but
No, it definitely makes sense.
I just wanted to kind of start to build that wide receiver room a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Any big surprises in week 1 of fantasy football for you? So anyone that stood out? Anyone that I guess
from like preseason action?
Preseason week 1, I'll frame it in a better question. One person that you are significantly panicking on, and one person you are like, okay, this is the real deal.
Brees Hall would be the panic for me.
Okay.
Yeah, as in like I moved him from like running back 14 to 21.
Uh-huh.
significantly down in my rankings, which, by the way, we did just drop our most recent cheat sheet. And I know a lot of you guys were in drafts this week and you were asking for the updated version of this. So just so you know, this is one of those, like you get our draft guide when you become a season pass member, but you also get the cheat sheet. And the cheat sheet is like a printable document that basically allows you to use my rankings as you draft. And it shows all of my fades, sleepers, my guys, breakouts. They're all highlighted as well. You kind of print it off and draft as you go. And in that latest cheat sheet, you're going to see one thing in particular is how far Breece Hall has moved down my rankings. Just because all offseason, the coaching staff has talked about how it's going to be a committee.
Sure.
Right? And I just didn't believe them. And then we saw them do a legitimate committee. So I put him right there as RB 18, rather, right behind Travion Henderson. I'm not even sure I prefer him over Chuba Hubbard at this point or RJ Harvey. It's
I'm not
difficult.
sure where Breece Hall right now feels like you're taking a chance on him, and the only way you're drafting him, at least I'm drafting him, if he falls to like my RB3.
Yeah.
I'm not drafting him as an RB2.
Yeah, so he went at the 307 here. That feels too high.
That does feel very
What, like
high.
fourth, fifth round? Maybe he needs to fall?
Yeah, like for example, let's just say, like Tiny Goose, he gets Bijan Robinson and Jonathan Taylor, but if he falls to the 410, sure. You know, I'll take a chance on him there, but I'm not taking him any earlier.
While Badaki's on the clock, just want to give you guys a heads up. We have a like goal to get to another mock draft of 100 likes. And I can update you and let you know that we are currently at 66. So we are 34. You like that quick math? You like that?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
We are 34 likes away from 100, which is our goal to get into another mock draft. Appreciate y'all for being here with us. And by the way, if you haven't bought the season pass yet, this is a good night to buy the season pass because every time someone buys the season pass, we are extending the stream by 10 minutes. Again, this could be a very stupid idea. This stream could end up going way longer than we actually wanted it to go. But we've gone ahead and we've committed to it at this point. Every time someone buys a season pass, we're going to extend the stream by 10 minutes. So check out the pinned comment there, flockfantasy.com/land. It's $34 for the entire season. And by the way, with the season pass, not only do you get my rankings, you get all the rankings on the Flock site, all the premium tools on the Flock site, right? So we're talking like the
You're on the clock,
the prospects tool, the trade finder, the trade calculator, the comparison tool, the range of outcomes tool. You get access to all of that. You get access to our cheat sheet, our draft guide, all draft guides on the site, and you get access throughout the entire season for just $34. And unfortunately, I got autoed Mahomes and Mixon, so we're going just worst case scenario with this entire team. But yeah, check out the link there, flockfantasy.com/land. And every time someone buys one, we're going to extend the stream by 10 minutes. We only plan on going 2 hours, but we'll see how.
By the way, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to be releasing version 2 of our draft guide.
Oh my gosh,
I
version
updated
2
that
is
today.
so much better.
It's
worlds better.
It's crazy. It's 10 times better. There's so much information on there for you guys. There's so much tools and everything that you guys can utilize going into your drafts. Most likely.
Yeah, let's talk through all of the things that we added in version 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we added the historical hit rates, which is what my strategy is based in.
One quarterback and superflex.
One quarterback and superflex. Both strategies are now in the draft guide. We added projections for 2025 from ESPN Mike Clay. Shout out to him.
Yep.
What was the other additions? Some like aesthetic additions where you're going to be able to go back to the table of contents.
Yeah,
really
a lot of
easily.
clickable things. And, if you guys haven't watched any of the content or if you guys are just joining us and you have been with us for a while, you can click on each of the individual players. It'll take you straight to that video link where you can watch Zach's take.
Updated rankings, both
yeah.
positionally and overall rankings.
So you definitely have sleepers, fades, my guys, or my guys page, right? Historical hit rate, and like you said, the Mike Clay projections, the money stretch for each position,
stats,
which is pretty crazy.
Which I talk about all the time in my content. It's just, it helps you identify trends from one year to the next.
Yeah, and the vacated target is awesome. And the cheat sheet. by
and
the way.
the cheat sheet's updated. Yeah. So anyway, lots of cool updates coming tomorrow, version 2. Appreciate y'all for being here with us. All right. It's so hard to read your comments, but I appreciate everybody for being here. Like, I see Manny, I see Connor.
Where's Remote Control?
Oh yeah, can we put them on the screen?
Remote Control?
Right
here.
I see Jimmy. I see Mighty Booch in the chat. I see Chef is here. It's just way harder to read your comments than it is at our home studio. What's up, Shane? I saw you joining the stream. Appreciate you for being here. Dylan, appreciate you for being here. Yeah.
That's love.
Bubba Football said he's going to buy a membership, so he's going to extend the stream, I think. All right, so after I took Debo at the 705 and ended up with Mixon somehow, honestly, I want to do a new mock draft. You're on the clock.
Yeah,
here.
I didn't like Monty. What I really wanted was, oh my gosh, my wife's calling. What I really wanted was Calvin, to be honest. I like what I'm seeing from Calvin there.
So, is there any player that stood out to you in preseason? Like, what would you guys say in the comments? I'm curious. Like, what player would you say is like the most, has changed the most for you in rankings, whether it's a positive or a negative on them? Flock video will come out probably early next week, if I had to guess. A lot of people saying Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
You know what was annoying about that is like I recorded my Guys video. And I was hoping he wouldn't.
He wouldn't. Yeah.
What's annoying is like Ramondre got a ton of work.
You know,
he really did.
By the way, quick sign up. Maybe you need to release your My Guys before week 1.
Maybe.
As a note.
He's going to be harder to get now. Where did he go here? Is that the 410? That doesn't seem unrealistic or unreasonable, though. I think he's going to end up being like a 3rd round pick.
Yeah. Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just depends on like what happens here. Like, are people really going to draft? Is Rice going to get suspended? Is James Cook going to sign his contract? Right, like that's already going to boost him into the higher 4th round. So I'm right there with you.
Okay, one thing I want to do is give a shout out, and I doubt they're watching, but there was okay, so I've never been recognized in person from Fantasyland. It's never happened in my life. Have you? Have you ever been recognized in person?
No.
Like, this is a weird experience for me.
No.
Like a very cool, like awesome experience, but also like very strange to see that it happened. So I got to the airport. This was on the 9th, and I was waiting for my baggage. And really cool dude with his wife, and they had a baby. Brady Walker. I want to give a shout out to Brady Walker.
Big Brady.
Because he was like, are you from Fantasyland? And I was like, wait, how do you know me? Like, it freaked me out because I was like,
he's here.
How does anyone know me?
He's here. He says, I'm here watching Brady Walker.
Oh, is it Brady?
That's Brady.
So I want to give a shout out to Brady because Brady was the first person that's ever come up to me in person and been like, I know you from YouTube.
Yeah.
It was like,
that's awesome.
I can't describe the feeling because it took me off guard at first, and I was like, wait, how do you?
You got him at the wrong time too. Like, he just got off a plane.
I got off the plane. I hadn't slept for like 25 hours.
He was probably self-conscious because he felt like he smelled.
I smelled like shit. Brady probably didn't smell it. I smelled like.
Maybe he did. Maybe he's like, oh shit. I mean, he's a cool dude, but he stinks.
But I want to say shout out to his wife. They were really kind. Shout out to Brady. Awesome dude. I hope to see you at the meetup. And then I'm going to make sure and give him a voucher. Things have just been crazy since we landed. The other person that I want to give a shout out to, and I'm almost 100% sure he's not watching.
He's saving lives.
So I went to the ER last night because I thought I might have a blood clot, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Good news is it's not a blood clot, okay? But the doctor who so it's happened way too often right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I finally get into the ER, right? And then the doctor is like, "What do you do for work?" But like when you're at the hospital, they typically ask you these questions anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just said, "Oh, I do YouTube." He's like, "Are you Zach?" I was like, "Well, yeah, you know that from my sheet." He's like, "No, from Fantasyland." I'm like, "What?
It's like,
how do you know me?" So like my
From your
doctor
sheet.
was like, "Oh yeah, no, I know you." So shout out to Lou, Dr. Lou. who helped me last night, gave me a whole bunch of different medications to try out, which I love that about America. They're like, just try
Like, you want drugs? Here.
something, like try one of these options.
There you go.
So shout out to Dr. Lou, who I might have to hit you up, bro, because my leg is doing some weird stuff right now. I don't
Is
know
it
what's
getting red on the other
I
side?
can't figure out. It's ballooning up a little bit, but I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, so shout out to Dr. Lou.
There we go.
Big shout out to him, and gonna give him a voucher as well at some point.
Hopefully we see him at the meetup.
Hopefully we do see him at the meetup. But yeah, shout out to Brady. Shout out to Lou. Appreciate y'all.
No,
Just
that's
wanted
love.
to give y'all a shout out because that's never happened to me before. But now 2 days in Austin, it's happened twice.
Maybe we should. Well, you should live here.
You know, weird things always happen when I come into Austin. I actually like Austin. Like, we're seeing a lot more of Austin this year than we did last year.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Austin is pretty cool. It's very quirky. But weird things keep happening to me. Last year, I couldn't stop throwing up. Right? This year, my leg is turning into a balloon.
Ballooning.
I don't think Austin likes me, even if I like Austin. That might be the problem.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is. The air, you know, the cough syrup from Sonic
yes.
that year you got. I mean, the
Yeah,
only
that was
positive
devastating.
thing so far has been. Well, let me not say the only positive thing, but like Terry Black's was bomb.
Terry Black's was awesome. Shout out to Sal. That was unreal.
I had Chick-fil-A. That was great.
Chick-fil-A, you know, as a longtime Chick-fil-A supporter, I don't know if it's the same anymore.
I mean,
I don't know if it's the same.
I just don't think our palate is the same. We've been
You think we're more experienced eaters now?
100%.
Yeah.
There's not, you know.
We're a level above Chick-fil-A.
Over there in Australia, we don't have all that stuff. You know, we don't have all the extra chemicals y'all have here.
The quality of food is a little bit higher in Australia just because I'm not saying that we're better, but I'm just saying like the regulations. Okay, so for example, Taco Bell finally came to Australia like, what, 2 years ago?
Yep.
And Baja Blast was not allowed in the country because the ingredients in Baja Blast did not pass Australia's like regulations for food and drink. So it took a year for them to change the ingredients in Baja Blast to actually bring it to Australia.
Yeah.
So that's just one example. But we love America, by the way. I'm not talking shit about America. I'm just saying. There's a lot less sugar and stuff in Australia, and you're starting to recognize it. Again, like I went to Sonic today because I love cherry limeades. And I had the cherry limeade, and I was like, this tastes like cough syrup. I was hoping that the water would melt and it would taste
It
less.
still tastes like cough syrup. You know what we should put
Cough
some you should put some ginger ale in that. Maybe that's
But
a
the
bad.
sweet tea, we can still rely on the sweet tea from Terry Black's.
The fact that you have a sweet tea and a Sonic drink is OD.
Yeah, well, we also got In-N-Out from last night.
Just in case.
I was like, why are you unhealthy, Zach? I don't know. Maybe because I'm not eating right at all right now. Okay, I'm on the clock here. I've done a terrible job in this draft. But we're going to grab Luther Bird in here in the
Got
10.
Jalen Warren. I didn't even realize I drafted him. I thought I drafted somebody else, but that's okay.
Hate this team. Hope my team in the Flock League looks nothing like this. Again, appreciate y'all for being here. We had a like goal of 100 likes to pop off another mock. We're very close. Be a friend. Hit that like button to show some love. Mason says, don't worry about a hotel. Dylan, you can stay with them. He says
Dylan
he's coming.
was like,
He's
"Come
coming in
to
Australia. I
That's
love
awesome.
it.
Well, it's gonna be summertime in December.
Summertime.
That's right. It's a vibe over there.
All right. After I took Luther Burden, we had Rashid, Shaheed, Trey Benson, Tootin, Ford, Harindo, and Ayuk off the board. Fortunate says he's coming for me, and he's rooting for me. Rather, the opposite. He's rooting for me to win the Flock League.
There you go.
I didn't see the other part of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have highlighted the comment. I think Avery got hard done by in that video. But shout out to our champion of 2024.
2024. You know, the first one. You never forget. You always forget them. You know, they're forgettable.
All right, I'm on the clock here, and because I am a little bit concerned about Brees, I'm going to grab Braylon. I do think there's a legitimate chance that Braylon could be important to this offense.
Well, he could be a lead back probably by week 6, week 7.
Maybe they trade him. The Flock League video is going to be posted early next week. So we draft on Saturday, and then we got to let the editors edit the video. But early next week, it will be released. If Mason is still with us, he can confirm or deny this. But I think the draft order is going to be a separate video on its own.
Yeah, I think the idea was draft order,
That's
video.
its own video, right?
And then draft video. And then it's just going to kick on from there. So there's just going to be a lot of content moving forward. So make sure you go subscribe to, obviously, all of our channels, are also the Flock Fantasy League, as we are all going to be getting together here.
Someone asked me if I've had Chili's yet. I have not had Chili's. I haven't even seen a Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's. We saw Chilitos.
It's Chilitos.
Right?
Here in Austin.
Chilitos.
I've seen a Chilito. Okay, so I can confirm that someone named Brent just purchased the season pass.
So that's an extra 10. How are we keeping track of this?
You know what? We need to have like a calculator somewhere
like
and then start it.
I feel like we need to have like an end time. So we're like, are we ending it after
right. 2 hours? We said 2 hours.
Okay, so after 2 hours.
And then the clock starts in 2 hours.
Okay, so when do we actually
So let me get a clock up for this, because we do officially have our first season pass purchase. So that's adding 10 minutes to the stream. You guys can probably still hear me, but let's add a timer here.
Yeah, no, that's good. That is good. Says we've been on for 35 minutes. That's it. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go for 2 hours. Adding the 10 too.
Okay, so currently just 5 minutes, by the way. Currently just 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, 10 minutes, right?
No, it was 10 minutes.
Okay,
it was 10 minutes.
All right. So once the 2 hour mark hits, we're gonna go an extra 10 minutes right now. Let me add this as a overlay. I think I can do it as window capture, right?
Competition right now. For real, I need to.
Display capture.
We were talking about the
capture.
draft order reveal and how we were gonna do that. So that's gonna be pretty exciting for you guys to see, which is gonna be awesome. I think we're gonna have some really good clips and videos off that. See how a lot of us getting our draft order. I really want the back end of the board. Anywhere from the 108 onwards, I think I feel pretty comfortable. I feel like that's my sweet spot this year. Not that I wouldn't be happy with, anywhere on the top of the board. But if I can get the 109, 108, 110, I feel like I am winning. But it also, another factor to that is who's drafting around me. Because that was pretty significant.
I don't want to draft by you at all. Just because my ranking's pretty much off heart.
Yeah. I'm not sure who I want. I feel like I don't want to draft by Danny.
Yeah.
Just because
he does unpredictable things.
Exactly.
He does
and
unpredictable
then
things. Yeah.
You'll get tilted early and often just because I just remember last year, like, I was like expecting Chase Brown to fall like 3 rounds and he took him in like, what was it, like the 6th or 7th round?
Yeah.
And last year we were like, I think he was a consensus probably like 9th round type of guy. And I was like, what is happening? I was so upset.
Well, a lot of people look back at the Flock League last year and they're like, yeah, Zach, you had a good draft. I think one of the reasons they say that is because I took Chuba Hubbard in the 11th round. But here's the issue. I dropped him after week 1. Like an absolute dumbass. Literally.
Who picked him up?
Thomas, the editor.
Classic Thomas.
Yeah. You never go full.
You never go full R word, but
I did.
What can you do? I mean, to be fair, Jonathan
Majors?
I was gonna say Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks, yeah. It was a big disappointment.
Jonathan Brooks was supposed to like be the guy after week 4. It was gonna come off slowly, blah blah blah. And then he tears his ACL.
Yeah, that didn't really go well, did it?
No.
All right, appreciate y'all for being here with us. We had a like goal of 100 for the first mock draft, and I believe I can report that we have smashed that. We're at 103, so you guys smashed that like goal. Let's jump into another mock draft. And again, I apologize for having to bend over here. Some people pay for that, though.
You like that? Bending over?
But we're going to go ahead and jump into another one here.
Yeah, guys, join our Discord. Obviously, that link is in the chat by Nightbot. That link is also in the description. When Zach sends that link to me, I'll send that to you. It is first come, first serve. Join our Discord. Go to the LAN tab with the orange footballs. Then go to the mock draft tab. That's how you can join each and every mock draft with us, whether you're watching now or later. If you're new with us, that is how you try to join a mock draft, okay? And by the way, if you join
Discord and then mock drafts
yes,
under the LAN tab. Sorry.
If you join the mock draft, the first mock draft, give somebody else an opportunity to join the second mock draft. Obviously, everyone is trying to get as much practice in because a lot of their leagues is coming up here very soon. And I guess that's another question as I send this link out once again in the mock draft tab.
Yep.
When is everyone drafting? Tell me when your home leagues are drafting, because that would really help us kind of give us an indication of what all that, the seasons are going to look like. I sent that link out, by the way, mock draft. Someone just put a link in there.
Sammy Stacks is drafting right beside me.
Oh boy.
Get behind me, Satan.
Oh boy.
You're not going to screw my draft up. All right, I need to focus up for this one. Appreciate y'all for being here with us.
That's another thing. Sammy's in there too now.
Yeah. Yeah, like
I'm not saying like
I actually think it's a disadvantage.
It is.
Because Sammy watches our content religiously. So
and it's
he knows all my guys.
But I doubt, because we don't have time to watch everyone else's content, but I doubt anyone in the Flock League is watching our content as well. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So
one quarterback start 8 PPR, by the way, here.
Oh,
so I think we're going to be at a disadvantage here. All right, let's set a like goal for the third mock draft of the night. Let's get ambitious. Let's say 160. 160 likes for another mock draft.
Sure.
We'll go 160. If you reach 160, we'll pop a third mock draft off. So be a friend, smash that like button to show some love. If you see that little 10-minute marker in the bottom left of your screen, that's because we've decided that anytime someone buys a season pass on today's stream, we only plan on going for 2 hours, but anytime someone buys a season pass on today's stream, we're going to extend the stream by 10 minutes, which again, could be completely stupid. But we're going to give it a go. Okay. Yeah. So be a friend, hit that like button. And again, if you've been waiting to buy the season pass, which is unlimited access to the Flock site for the entire season, use the promo code LAND. You can see the pinned comment in the chat, and, you will extend the stream by 10 minutes tonight, and it could be nothing. We've already had one person purchase one. Shout out to Brent. And like I said, could be nothing. Could be a very long stream.
It could be a very long stream. Maybe that's another thing we need to set. So we said 2 hours from
2 hours from when we started.
When we started.
Right now, we're going to add 10 minutes to the stream.
I'm trying to think of what time we started. I think we started at 6:30 our time.
Okay, so neighbors, we had Derrick Henry going round one. I don't think Henry's going in round one in the Flock League. I don't see that happening.
No way he's going in round one.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Puka's gone. Would have been
Puka
my choice here.
107. Malik Neighbors, you're on the clock here.
I'll grab Brian.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I went with CeeDee Lamb at the 104. See how that goes. It was either CeeDee Lamb or Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm happy either way, but...
What's up, Andrew says, is the tier break between Neighbors, Puka, Brian, that drastic to you guys? It isn't for me. And that's why I personally hate drafting at the 107. Because when I'm at the 107, I feel like I'm at the start of a tier with those wide receivers. And I'll explain that a little bit more in a second. As I'll grab Ashton Genty here. So I start Brian Thomas and Ashton Genty. But again, if you guys look at our draft guide or even the cheat sheet, which is like a printable, I'll kind of show you what it looks like. I can't give you the entire thing here, but the cheat sheet is like a printable rankings. You see that a little bit there at the bottom, and it labels all my fades, my sleepers. So you can go old school. That's what I'm gonna do for the Flock League. I'm gonna print this off, and then I'm gonna mark off players as I go with the cheat sheet. But you also have our draft guide. Version 2 is coming out tomorrow. Again, when you buy that season pass.
Old school.
Trying to shake things up a little bit here. But Ashton Genty, I went with there at the 203. The reason I say that is because I personally have Puka, Neighbors, Thomas, Collins, Amon-Ra all in the same tier, and that's in my cheat sheet. And that's why I hate drafting at the 107, because I'm going to take a receiver if I'm there.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm starting the tier rather than finishing it. For example, like Sammy start there, or the 11 and the 12 start, I think had the best start so far.
Yeah.
To get Amon-Ra CMC, to get Collins Achan, that is the best start I think that you can have right now at the back end of the board. I don't want to reach, like I'm not saying Mills reached on Henry, but like Henry, I think is worthy of going as low as the 205, and you took your second player at the 205. Puka Nacua, Brock Bowers. I think you could probably rationalize that start at the back end of the board, so I don't hate that. But you're having to go tight in there as BPA. You went Kyron Williams. Are you confident he's the guy?
Yeah.
There after that contract.
After the contract extension, I definitely feel significantly more confident. I think that's exactly what you wanted to see. If the problem was before was that they drafted Jarquez Hunter. They have Blake Corum.
Yeah.
If they don't give him the contract extension now, that means that the window was open for one of those guys to kind of win that job. But now
or
it's
at least doesn't tell us exactly what their intentions are with him
exactly.
long
But
term.
now with all that's happening, you kind of feel and understand that all that's going to be funneled through Kyron Williams as well, and especially if Matthew Stafford is injured with his back. Which, by the way, that's another good conversation we need to have. Because
don't want to talk about it because the next video coming out talks about it.
Okay, sure.
So I hate ruining a video before it drops.
My mind went straight to who was.
You give your opinion on it though, but I'll have a video out in the next couple of days about that, particularly.
My opinion,
by the way,
yeah, I'm on the.
Sorry, Commander Burger. I just wanted to say shout out to him. He's here.
Love.
He's from Ireland, right?
Yeah, Ireland or Iceland or something like that.
It's not Iceland.
Okay.
It's definitely like somewhere in that.
It's a land.
Shout out to land. He's in Europe somewhere. Around that range.
Yeah. Jimmy G is the backup.
Jimmy G is the backup, so like it could be worse. Like I know that obviously Devontae Adams hates him, and he's not ideal, but I think it could be worse than Jimmy G. Like Zach Wilson could be your backup with Tua. That's worse.
Yeah, Jimmy G specifically for like keeping the play alive standpoint is just not ideal. So like, it's just gonna be difficult. Like, I don't understand why Jimmy G fits well with that offense. I just don't see it. A lot of running backs there from the 207, from Chase Brown to Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, two quarterbacks from Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. I go Omarion Hampton, who falls at the 3-4, and then Ladd McConkey at the 3-5. I mean, the last mock draft, they went back-to-back there at that turn. I think it was a 212 and the 301 that they went. So
I was watching Trey McBride fall.
Yeah.
And then he went right before me. Mm-hmm. And I was feeling inappropriate feelings. But unfortunately, he goes right ahead of me. But that's all right. I'll grab Ken Walker here. I actually love this start. I love this start a lot.
It feels better. It feels better than the last time, for sure.
Chris says it was so annoying that he took Brock Bowers and then McBride was a BPA at his next pick. That's definitely annoying. Like where he went Puka Bowers, you would much rather have started Puka Chase or Jacobs Taylor, Kyron, knowing if you could have gotten McBride in the third round, but you
can't really.
You never know that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's honestly kind of on the other guys to let McBride fall that far.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem, actually.
I mean,
you're part of the problem.
That's okay.
Look yourself in the mirror.
Look at me. I got Omarion. I'm feeling good about it. CD Lamb, Kyron Williams, and Omarion Hampton. Going with Zach's strategy right here.
Yes. What is the next video? I don't want to spoil it too much, but we talk about players that we might be panicking on. We give a panic meter from 1 to 10, and we basically talk about different situations that you're going to head into drafts not knowing the outcome of and how to handle that. So I'm on the clock. Just realized, hopefully I have enough time to put my pick in. I'll go ahead and just say worst case scenario, Garrett Wilson as wide receiver 2 is a pretty good bet there. and that's what we're going to end up with. So we'll go Garrett Wilson at wide receiver 2. Probably would have taken Adams, actually, if I had a second to think it through.
Sure.
Probably would have gone Adams. I think taking Puka in round 1 is more concerning than Adams in round 4 now, because obviously I'm very high on Devontae Adams. He's my guy. I think he has a chance to finish, if, let's say, Matthew Stafford's healthy 17 games. I think top 10 is very realistic for Devontae Adams. Okay. So to get him in the 4th round, which is where he was already going, feels comfortable. But to spend your first round pick on Puka, without knowing the outcome, a little bit more concerning.
Yeah, it's just a lot of capital that you are, at the 107.
Heavy investment, yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. Like, I'd rather take a shot on someone like Malik Nabers, who I technically have higher than Puka. So like,
same, I do now.
Just depends on your outlook on that. So,
Steven said I dropped all my fab on one of our Dynasty Follower leagues on Jimmy G in the India League. No one else bid. I actually saw that, and I meant to reply, but I got distracted. But I thought that was genuinely hilarious. I was like, "What is this brother doing?" Okay. MTS. This is actually a very common question today. When will the Flock League video be posted? There will be the draft order reveal first, and then the draft itself. But it will happen with all those videos will be out early next week, guys.
Yeah, which was confirmed by Mason. Mason said that the draft video or the draft order will be out before the Flock or the draft video.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So by the way, it is Ireland, not Iceland.
Okay.
And those are very different places.
100%. Both lands, though.
That's true. That's true. All right. Appreciate y'all for being here with us. We had a light goal today of 200. Oh, wait. What was it?
160.
160 was
for another mock draft.
Was the goal for a third mock draft.
Yeah.
160. And we're currently at 113. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and be a friend. Smash that like button to show some love. More great news. If you buy the season pass tonight with the promo code LAND, we're extending the stream 10 minutes every time someone purchases a season pass. So if you've been on the edge about buying a season pass, the best deal in the fantasy industry by far, tonight is the night to buy it. flockfantasy.com/LAND. Check out the pinned comment. And anytime someone purchases one, we're extending the stream. We've already got 10 minutes there. So one person has purchased it. Could be only 10 minutes.
Could be only 10 minutes. You also get an opportunity to get into the raffle for tonight as well.
That's true. We are raffling off a real league that we're drafting on Wednesday, and you can be a part of it.
Yeah. So if you want to get into that and have an opportunity to get into one of those leagues, not only for the ones for tonight, but the other leagues that we do have, I think we have, 3 more leagues out there. Mm-hmm. Obviously, use our promo code LAND, become an annual Motherflocker or season pass member. You guys are available. I'm just looking at this graphic on the screen. That looks unreal on a TV, by the way.
It does look pretty good. You did a great job with that one. By the way, when you guys do sign up for the season pass, I just want to make sure you all know where to go to sign up. Once you get into that Discord, under the announcements tab, you'll see a link here where you can submit to be in live leagues. And then just choose the Austin League. Badaki and I are going to be in this league. It'll be streaming on August 13th, a Wednesday, on the live stream, a real league. We'd love for you guys to come join us as I'm on the clock here with 15 seconds left. And that's great because McMillan fell to me, and I don't think he should fall that far. So we'll grab Tataria McMillan.
Hey. How you feel? Hey, man. How you feeling about those Carolina Panthers?
Oh, they look good.
Right?
They look good, bro. They look good.
It's exciting.
I'm trying to. It's so hard to watch preseason and not overreact and be like.
You kind of feel like they have a team around them now, right?
They got swagger.
They
got their swagger back.
They got Bryce, Chuba Hubbard broke out last year. They got Ted. I'm still a big fan of Xavier Legette. Jatavion Sanders is there as well as a tight end position. So they have guys that can move for sure. Yeah. It's just about Bryce Young kind of putting it together, which you saw at least the one pass on the sideline. But we don't want to get too excited about the one,
Oh, this is perfect. We'll grab Pickens here. Wow. I love this start so far. Brian, Genty, Walker, Wilson, McMillan, and Pickens. That's hot, ladies and gentlemen. If I started the Flock League like that, I'd be praising the Lord above. Okay, so someone had a question. I want to make sure I answered it. Their question was, Steven says, what's the savings from the season pass compared to a la carte? So when you purchase the season pass, you get 4 vouchers. So if you think about that, you get a 2 start sit vouchers, 2 trade question vouchers. Those are $5 a pop anyway if you're going to do a la carte. But then you also get unlimited access to the site, our draft guide, the cheat sheet, access to all the premium tools like the trade calculator, all that kind of stuff you get access to with the season pass for $34. So the only difference is, you get some of those vouchers on top of it compared to like going a la carte.
Yeah.
Will we answer questions from the Flock League tonight? What do you mean by that? What you mean? We do have some questions on the Flock site that we need to answer, which maybe we should start doing that.
Yeah, we probably should.
Dave had a question. He says, "What's up, boys? Draft is tomorrow." I actually replied to him in a private DM because this was 3 days ago and we weren't going to be live. We were traveling. So I replied to him in a DM. And I mentioned a couple things, so I appreciate you, Dave. But just because I wasn't able to reply to you live, I'm going to give you a free trade question voucher here to come use at any point. But I was able to DM him privately and answer his question. We have a couple team reviews here, which we'll have to get to at some point. We have a start sit. This is crazy. We have our first start sit of the year. I did not expect that. By the way, after I went Pickens, we had Swift, Ridley, Jones, Flowers, Olave. You took Judkins. 6th round, Kelsey, Judy. What was it like when you realized we had a start sit question? To me, it was like, what?
My mind went straight to, I have no idea who these guys are playing yet. Yeah. Week 1. I was like, I need to figure out what's happening. Having a look at the team right now.
Josh Allen, Hampton, Henry, Jameson, Nico. Love that. We have to decide wide receiver 3. You have so many
Nico
options.
Collins.
Nico's got to be wide receiver 3.
Yeah, Nico Collins. Obviously at the tight end position, all you have is Dalton. So I guess in the flex,
we decide the flex. Yeah.
If Terry is not playing,
bro, Derrick Henry is already playing.
No, he's already playing. Yeah.
It just shows him available for some reason.
It shows him twice. I think 2 names that come to mind is definitely Tet and Debo. Those are the 2 guys I will.
Yeah, McMillan needs to be in there. And then I do think week 1, I'm probably going to lean more on a veteran rather than like Ibuka is an option. Caleb is an option, but we're not going to know for certain what that role is going to be straight away for a Caleb in the 3rd round. Jordan Mason, I do think you're right. Like, I'd probably go Debo Samuel, the veteran, here in week 1. But Aki, if people want to ask a question on the Flock site, can you have Nightbot send them a link? If they want to ask a trade question, send a super message, get prioritized on the stream. We'll make sure and do that for you guys. Here in the 7th round, we have Baker, Myers, Waddle. You went Laporta. Then Golden, Tracy off the board.
Yeah.
Did we answer Nico twice? If we did answer Nico twice, then I would have gone Igbuka as the other option.
To start, yeah.
Because he's going to get a time code to that question.
Yeah, and Buka. I guess like it just depends on the status of Chris Godwin. I'm not necessarily.
Can you write to the devs real quick and tell them that on start sit questions, players are being
sent.
You can choose 2 players for the same starting lineup.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure we get that sorted ASAP. Okay, so Tracy, Diggs, and Addison come off the board. And I am next. If Debo's there, probably gonna go Debo. You know what? There are so many great options on the board. So these running backs are disgusting, though. I just can't not draft Ricky Pearsall when I see him. So we're going to draft Ricky Pearsall. Probably, I got a couple options for my next pick. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sorting out that Nico thing. The great news is when you submit a question on the Flock site, you get a link to when we answered the question on the live stream. TD says, did you ever think you would be this busy when you started the channel? No. We started the channel as a joke to make fun of our league mates. Elite says, thanks for having me. I think you guys battle each other in the Flock League Championship. Team review on the 103 and the mock. I appreciate you for being here, man.
How about we make a pack right now? If we both
make the final.
make the finals, we'll just fly to Hawaii.
I like it.
We'll just be there.
Yeah, I'm in.
See
Put it
that.
on the company card.
Put it on the company card. We go to Hawaii.
I actually don't think we can afford
No,
shit
we
like that.
That's funny.
But maybe Mason will fly us there and we'll see him there. All right. I'm going to either grab Bonix here. It was either Bonix or Etienne. And now that Etienne's gone, I'll grab Bonix here as my quarterback 1 in the 8th round. I like that. 8th round Bonix. That feels pretty good. All right. Let's go to another question here from CJM Drafts 56. 12-team PPR. He wants to know if he should trade the 204, 604, and the 209. Oh, wait, sorry. The 204, 604 for the 209 and the 502. Want Chase and Bucky, Tet Hendo over starting. Okay. If I'm assuming this is a redraft league.
Sorry, I'm almost done doing this.
No, that's okay. I can't tell if this is dynasty or redraft. Either way, I'm going to take the 209 and the 502. Moving up an entire round and 14 picks actually to only move back 5 spots from the 204. I think that's a no-brainer to go ahead and grab that extra 5th for the 6 swap. Happy Email says, is there a way to link my draft while on the clock? No, not at the moment. Would love to add a feature like that. But that is kind of why we brought out the cheat sheet. Okay, the cheat sheet is there for you to print off, or you can even do it on your phone if you have an application that you can kind of let's say you have an iPad and you can mark off names as you go.
Oh, gosh.
But the cheat sheet was literally designed for you guys to use in draft, to have all the answers in draft. So I can't show it, right? But that would be my suggestion is go get that cheat sheet and print that off. So you went Javonte there in the
It was a quick pick. I would have gone Cooper Kupp, to be honest. I probably need another wide receiver there, but I did have another guys in mind on the comeback at the 9-4. Shout out to Kim K.
Yes. Chef says, I forgot that you guys help set lineups with start-sit questions. That's a game changer. Nice segue to the season pass. It is. In fact, I'm going to take that segue because you've given it to me. The season pass does come with 4 vouchers where you can ask 4 questions, 2 trade questions, 2 start-sit questions. Those vouchers come automatically with the season pass when you use the promo code LAND. So again, if you haven't gotten your season pass yet, tonight's a great night. If you do purchase it, we're extending the stream 10 minutes every time someone purchases a season pass. So I'll put that link in the chat there. It is a pinned comment, but now's a great time to get the season pass. And also at the end of today's stream, we are going to be raffling off spots for the Austin League, which is happening in 2 days. Badaki and I are going to be in that league. And if you want to get into this community league, live leagues with our community members, then you got to have the season pass or an annual Mother Flocker membership. So it's a great stream to buy the season pass. So I'll take that segue if you're going to give it to me.
Take the segue. Shout out to segues. Keep in mind, guys, a nice little addition to that. If you're watching now or you're watching later and you donate on YouTube, we appreciate you. But we can answer your team and set your lineup significantly better on the Flock Fantasy website.
Yeah.
If you do create a profile, you can sign up for free on the site, and then you can, pay as you go, I guess, a la carte, if you will, on super messages or super chats. So keep that in mind for anyone that does like to use the super chats or have you used super chats in the past.
Yeah.
The Flock website is significantly better. We can answer your question and help you 10 times more than what we can on YouTube.
There's questions about how the Flock League draft order is going to be set. I can't tell you much outside of it won't be the same as last year.
Yeah.
Last year was knockout. This will be different. This will be, I'd say, probably more entertaining. That's all I can say. Can't give any more information than that. I went Charbonnet there in the 9th round. As a Ken Walker owner, I feel like you'd be stupid not to be worried about injuries. 9th round pick just to secure that backfield. And, especially the way this team is currently built. If I lost Ken Walker, it would be pretty significant.
It would be pretty bad. So kind of needed to lock that up.
I went ahead and took that risk of adding him. And I'm going to come back and add Trey Benson.
Oh, yeah. I literally just put him on my queue there.
Matt,
But I already
my
have
guy.
plenty of running back, so I guess I don't really need a running back there.
So Trey Benson, welcome home. By the way, our light goal to get another mock draft going tonight is 160, we said, right?
160, that's correct.
And we're currently at 132. So we currently need 28 more likes to do another mock draft.
Quick
So
math.
be a friend. Smash that like button. Let's get to 160 all together, and let's jump into another mock. You'll be able to join us. We'll all be able to get some practice in for our leagues.
Another conversation, maybe something we should kind of talk about. I guess I was kind of expecting it. Wasn't expecting 6 weeks. I guess
Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. I was maybe hoping week 3, week 4, but week 6, that's a significant amount of time to draft somebody. Honestly, even now, like if I'm thinking about if Brandon Ayuk falls to me right here at the 10-9, am I going to draft him and wait 6 weeks for him to come back? And is he going to make a difference? Am I going to be comfortable taking him?
Yeah.
Because imagine if my team starts 1-5. He's not helping me.
Yeah. So it's not even like there's layers to it. Because number one, they're saying we think week 6.
Sure.
What if it's week 7? What if week 7 turns into week 8?
Like CMC. Oh,
Right.
It was like last year.
Has this team ever given us a reason to doubt them? Yes.
Gosh.
Right? Literally last year. So they're saying, yeah, we think week 6. If last year they were honest with us and they said McCaffrey's ready to go week 1, what does that mean for Ayuk this year? And there could be setbacks. Number 2, when he does come back, we're not sure exactly when he's going to be the same player. Or, I think he's still a great buy in Dynasty. But for like redraft leagues, does he contribute to your roster week 9? Is that when he's like full go? Is it week 10?
But you don't even have the balls to start him there because you probably need to win those weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of things to consider with Ayuk. But I still think he's like one of my favorite buys in Dynasty right now.
In Dynasty, for sure.
Goes into second in 2026. Get Brandon Ayuk. Hold him on your roster.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a 1-year punt. He's perfect. If like in 2026 you're looking at your roster like, oh yeah, we're going to contend.
Yeah.
Or even, some young player that's unproven. Like, can you go send JCM right now? I love Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, right, from Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I love him. But can you send him and like a 4th rounder for Ayuk?
Sure.
Try and throw these trays at Ayuk, at the Ayuk owner. That's disrespectful because we're all concerned and a lot of people want to get off the train. So yeah. But yeah, this year it's a tough draft pick.
I feel like
it's tough to hit that click button.
I think at the moment, unless there's new information that comes out, like he's ahead of schedule, he should be like right now is the end of week 1. The season doesn't start for another 3-4 weeks. It kind of makes no sense of drafting him unless there's new information that does come. I'm gonna take Isaac Garendo here.
Yeah.
And if you, let's just say you do start 5-1, 6-0, whatever the case may be, maybe he's somebody you go out and try and trade for if you can, and be like, you know what, at least I could just set him on my IR. Because if Brandon Ayuk is on a team and that team needs to win and you send, I don't know, you're probably not going to send Rashid Shaheed, a Kyle Williams who's just averaging like 8 points right now.
Yeah.
Like that person is probably going to need that over Brandon Ayuk who's sitting on that bench. So
yeah, the difficult part, at least it's not a suspension, because if Rice is suspended 6 games, for example, I mean, we still all prefer Rice over Ayuk if they both are out 6 games.
Yeah.
But you got to waste that roster spot. You can't put him on the PUP. You can't put him on the IR in your home league.
No.
And that means that's going to limit your waiver wire flexibility. That's really important. Like, it doesn't sound important, but week 1, 2, 3, when the waiver wires are ripe for like league winners and you are worried about dropping some players, that's a really big deal. So at least Ayuk gives you that flexibility should you need it. And the tight ends are disgusting here. So I'm going to go running back again. And I think I'm going to go probably Braylon Allen here. Just want to make sure there's no one else that I want more. Yeah, we'll grab Braylon Allen here in the 11th round. And kind of start to fill out some of these handcuffs a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, the roster flexibility is really, really difficult when it comes to an Ayuk.
I think it just also
Or
depends
a
on
Rice, but
Yeah.
it helps with Ayuk. Is what I meant to
with
say.
Ayuk, maybe the last pick right now, but I don't think anyone's gonna. I don't think he's gonna fold to the last pick.
Yeah,
You know, like all the players that have gone after him right now, around 11. You can talk up a pathway
yeah,
for the next 6 weeks over Brandon Ayuk right now.
yeah. 100%. I agree with you. I'm on the clock here, and I think just so I'm not left with nothing at tight end, I'm gonna probably just grab Dalton Kincaid. You know, and hope that last year was a fluke. Take a shot, really.
Take a shot for me.
Okay, so I appreciate all of y'all for being here. I'm trying to keep up with all the questions in the chat. You guys are awesome. Little update on our like goal for this stream. We had a like goal of 160, and if we reached it, we would pop off another mock draft. I can confirm we are 5 likes away from 160, so if you want to see another mock draft, you want to join us, go ahead and hit that like button. We only need 5 more to hit that like goal. Now, speaking of questions, there are questions on the Flock site, so I want to honor these people who have supported us. Mathis Devos, 103 in ESPN, start 7. What strategy should I use, and who should I draft in rounds 1 to 5?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so start 7. The video, and by the way, this is like version 2 of our draft guide, is going to have a lot of helpful information for this as well. But I just want to show you the video that I would suggest watching. Okay, so the video is called Draft Like a Pro. It's follow these 10 steps to win any league. Let me try and copy this for you real quick. And let me go ahead and put that in the chat. Now, the reason I want you to watch this video when you're watching this back is because I specifically talk about start 7 lineups and how important the onesie positions are in those start 7 lineups. Now, that's going to be in our draft guide version 2, which releases tomorrow. All right, you're going to have that historical hit rate, the importance of, that's something we didn't talk about. In the draft guide version 2, we're going to have the importance of starting lineups.
Yes.
Start 7 all the way to start 10. What percentage of your starting lineup is contributed by what positions?
Yes.
So, like, for example, if you're in a super flex start 9, then you'll know that tight end is not very important to draft because it only contributes 11% of your roster. It's
Correct.
like very, very weak compared to the rest of your roster. But for start 7s, tight ends and quarterbacks mean more than any other starting lineup, right? Mm-hmm. So they contribute to about, I believe off the top of my head, I think it's around 30%, just under 30% of your weekly fantasy points. That's a big chunk. And when you have these elite onesies in a start 7, it's very important. So for me, the way I would do this, in the first round, at the 103, I'm probably going CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson with my strategy. And then I'll probably hit running backs in the second and third round. Let's say it's a Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Ken Walker, Kyron Williams, Bucky Irving, Chase Brown. 2 of those guys would be great. Maybe an Amarian Hampton. So that's your 3 rounds. In the 4th round, is there an elite onesie? Is Kittle there? Is McBride? Mm-hmm. Is Josh Allen? Is Lamar Jackson there, right? And if they are, grab them. If there's another elite onesie in the 5th round, grab them. But also, if you think those tight ends and those elite onesies are going to go earlier, in the 3rd round, instead of going another running back, you can start elite wide receiver, running back. And because it's a start 7, it's so easy to fill your starting lineup. What you can do in the 3rd round to guarantee it is you can just go ahead and say, okay, we're going Trey McBride here.
Yeah.
We're going Lamar Jackson here, Josh Allen. In a start 7, you can afford to do something like that because those elite onesies mean a lot, and you're not having to start as many players. So you have a lot more depth. And the waiver wire is so open in a start 7. So that's how I would play that out. Mathis, I appreciate the question, my friend.
That's love.
Yes, as I'm about to make my last pick here. And maybe Thornton for fun. I like to have fun. I cuss a little. We'll go Woody Marks. We'll go Thornton anyway. Okay, so did we reach our like goal here?
I think we did.
Did we reach 160?
Let's refresh.
We're 1 like away from 160. 1 like away from 160.
Uh-oh.
So if you want to see this, if you want to keep mock drafting with us, go ahead and hit the like button. All we need is 160 to keep mock draft going. And again, just a heads up, if you buy the season pass tonight, $34, the best deal in the industry. Unlimited access to all the draft guides, rankings, both rest of season, in-season rankings, 4 vouchers to come ask questions on the Flock site. We can help you with your fantasy team. Unlimited access to the Flock site. Use the promo code LAND. You get 30% off, $34. It's about $1.60 per week for the rest of the season, and you're going to be set up. You'll have the cheat code of your fantasy league. And every time we have someone sign up tonight, we're adding 10 minutes to the stream. So did we reach that goal of 160? Did we reach it? We did. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop off another one. Big friend of the show,
Another
DJ
one.
Khaled.
Guys, if you want to join this mock draft, our third mock draft here of the night for you guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. Join our Discord. That link is already in the chat by Nightbot. That link is also in the description, okay? Go to the Fantasyland tab with the orange footballs, then go to mock draft. That's how you can join each and every one, okay? It is first come, first serve. If you have joined the first or second mock draft, give somebody else another chance to join tonight. And once Zach sends me that link, I will send that to you.
Yeah, and again, in our Discord, once you're there, under the mock drafts tab, this is where that link is going to be sent. And I sent it to you. Do you have it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm at the 12, Badaki's at the 1, and yeah, let's keep this thing going.
All right, here we go. On the mock draft tab, 3, 2, 1. There you go. There it goes.
Gator said, how many entries do you have to the Austin League? And yes, that is some important information to give you guys. So heads up, if you don't know, we are going to raffle off spots for the Austin League. Badaki and I are going to be in this league, and you have a chance to join us. We'll be live streaming it Wednesday night. And by that time, we'll be in the house with all the Flock League people.
That's why
so that might be chaotic.
That might be chaotic, and we need to figure out what time we're going to stream and what we're going to do that night. I need to check out what the itinerary is there. There's
nothing planned Wednesday night. That's why I put it there. So we're going to have to make it work. But that will be an experience. But you guys can join us. And again, once you are a season pass member with the promo code LAND, then all you need to do is go into the Discord, and under the announcements tab, you're going to see a link where you can fill out that form, right, to enter that raffle for the Austin League. All right, let's start this thing. Same thing, 1 quarterback, start 8. I'm at the back end of the board. You're at the front. I'm going to pop open a little ginger ale. You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take a drink. Of course, Justin or Jamar Chase off the board there. We appreciate each and every one of you being here with us. We are getting closer and closer to football season. You know, someone that I didn't see in the chat today who is normally our resident countdown expert, and that's Daniel Macy. That's all love. That's okay. I know he has a busy life. But I think it's, less than 30 days till kickoff, which is crazy. So it's all about practicing, and we're going to knock out a bunch of mock drafts, obviously tonight, tomorrow, as we get closer and closer to these leagues. You know, another thing they don't have in Australia is Canada Dry.
Yeah, it's ginger ale.
It is.
Unfortunately, this is you don't find this in Australia.
You don't find this in Australia, so this is exactly what we needed here, for sure.
Hey, win in Rome.
Win in Rome. Why not? You know, Texas.
Oh, that is nice. That is refreshing. It hurts your tummy if your tummy feels bad. All right. So we've got Chase, Saquon, Bijan, Gibbs, Lamb, Jefferson, Puka off the board here. I'm at the 12th spot. You know, if the draft goes a certain way, I actually really love the 12th spot.
12?
Yeah, I think I do.
I think regardless, like I said, from 8 onwards, I think you're going to get the exact same outcome, no matter what that is. Right, like if you really wanted to follow your strategy and going anchor, wide receiver, running back.
Well, if you're at the 12, you might be screwed over from that strategy.
Sure, but I mean,
because there's a chance that all the way up to Nico is gone. It didn't happen here, but I've been in mock drafts where.
So right now, who's left? Amon-Ra, Brian.
Yeah, like
Nico. Okay, sure. So, but you will still be able to get somebody.
This time, I didn't have any issues, right?
But, like, think about it. If you put Amon-Ra where Achane is, Brian Thomas where Derrick Henry is, I guess you're left with... Yeah, you're right. You're left with Drake London is the next best available wide receiver.
No, you know what? I think you're right. Right? Puka, Neighbors, Nico, Thomas.
Am I missing somebody or am I miscounting there? Right?
No, because when a Monroe comes off the board, there's not another receiver.
There's not another receiver there. Right.
That's the scenario where you can't really fulfill that strategy, unfortunately. But
it just depends on who is drafting by us. And there's only one thing that I know from all of the creators on the Flock site. And the one information I can take away is that Danny loves Travis Hunter. That's genuinely the only thing I know.
Me too. But the thing is, I know I'm not going to get him because Danny's going to draft him in like the third round.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So like, other than that, I don't know what Sal's thinking. I don't know what the Domain boys are thinking. I don't even know what Corey's thinking. But I mean, to be fair, all those conversations are probably going to be had the night leading up to the draft. So we're probably gonna get information. So we'll see.
Well, I'll probably open some of their draft guides for the first time. And just be like,
should we just have it all open at once in front of them?
yeah.
But also, I expect you to take this person.
Yeah. Just like if you don't do this, by the way.
So what
your draft guide says.
Exactly. We'll start calling them
false
out.
advertising. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about like a Pickens with Danny as well. I don't think I'm going to get Pickens.
Where did he just go in this one? Our last draft here, he went at the 6'3". There's no way he's falling in the 6th. Especially like, imagine if Danny has like the 102 and you have the 103.
Yeah.
You're going to be getting, the pick of the litter there. You choose who you want.
Well, I'm actually concerned that if I'm at the 104 and like Danny's in the top 3, CeeDee Lamb won't be there.
Yes, he won't be there.
Yeah, that's a concern of mine. All right.
I mean, this is going to be
Appreciate y'all for being here with us.
easy. I'm going to go Lab McConkey there.
Shout out to Colin who finally got into a draft with us. I'd love to see that.
Love. Hey, huge love, guys. What's for dinner? Oh, I guess we got barbecue left over, technically.
Excuse me. Y'all, barbecue in Texas is just different. This was our dinner. We both had ribs. You got the pork ones.
That's crazy.
Is that not insane to look at?
That's next level.
That is a cow rib in Austin,
That
Texas.
was a walking cow. It was mooing.
The Lord provideth.
The Lord, circle of life, really.
The circle of life.
Chef said, no wonder your leg is swollen. Literally, it went straight to your leg.
Oh my gosh. Something is going on with my leg though.
Is it getting worse in the back? Let's see. Can you stand up? I can't see. No, it looks good.
But like it's like swelling up here, like a ballooning a little bit. I don't know, bro. I need to hit up Lou. I need to hit up Dr. Lou.
Dr. Lou.
Be like, Dr. Lou, I don't want to go back to the ER. Can you just tell me what you think?
Gosh.
You think he would be open to me? If I was Lou, I would probably hate me if I did that to Lou.
It just depends on how he feels about you. The fact that he already knew you, though.
I don't want to take advantage that, like, I'm on YouTube or something and I have some
Did you
subscribers.
get, like, those meds?
I got all the scripts. I should probably just try, like, the next steps that he gave me.
We should probably go before... Oh, well, I think everything closes at... Well, we're in America.
I was going to say, you can always access everything in America at every point.
That's right.
All right, I'm on the board here. I really don't like running back here. But I'm concerned that if I don't go running back, I'm not going to have a chance to get one I really like. So I'm going to be the first to do it.
Okay. Travion. Which, look, it makes sense. You're on the edge there.
I'm sorry, guys.
You have to take him. It definitely does make sense.
I think I'm the problem now. And then we're going to come back and I want to say sorry to everyone. I think I'm the problem. No one wants to see Trayvon Henderson in the third round. I'll grab Adams there. Yeah. That was my next ranked running back. If you guys know my cheat sheet, that was my next ranked running back. All right, we got a trade question here from Max. These are people who are submitting questions to us on the Flock site. And some of these people are submitting free questions with their season pass, which I'm not ready for the amount of vouchers that we have given out this year.
I'm not at all.
It's insane to think about. Okay, Pickens or Loveland in a super flex dynasty, no tight end premium PPR. I'm
going Loveland still.
I think this is about as even as it gets, but I do lean Loveland here slightly. Just better prospect overall.
Yeah.
Better guy to build around long term. Trade question here from Inberg 10. He is going ahead and submitting one of his vouchers, which you get 4 of them when you are a season pass member. So it looks like he's using one of these vouchers from being a season pass member with the promo code LAND. Shout out to you. He either is getting CMC or the 110. I think I prefer the 110 here, but it's pretty even. At the 110, you can get like an RJ Harvey.
What is it?
Caleb
RJ
Johnson,
Harvey, Caleb, Warren,
Ibuka,
Loveland,
maybe.
Ibuka, Golden, depending on how you feel. You can get Jackson Dart if you really wanted to, depending on how your league goes. And
But it's about as even as it gets.
yeah.
If you're selling CMC, you're not selling him for a second.
No. Well, no, you're not. You're trying to buy CMC for a second.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell for it first. But the fact that you can get a late first now for CMC, I think is pretty significant. So I'm doing that every day, twice, especially if I'm not competing. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Bubba says, I'll buy a season pass if I can get in the drafts. I don't know if you're meaning the mock draft or the Austin draft, but obviously you increase your chances to get into the Austin draft if you have a season pass, because then you can actually enter into the form. But we appreciate y'all for being here. Carter says, how do people make their messages show on the screen like Chef? Well, it's kind of just me randomly selecting messages, but these people on the Flock site have donated to us. That's why we're highlighting their questions. And there's a couple team reviews we have to get to, which... Oh, we've got another super message here from Wilson Roberts. So we'll answer that, I guess, now.
Yeah, let's do it.
10-man, start 7, full PPR. Would you rather start with Bijan, Neighbors, Bowers, or Bijan, Neighbors, Allen?
Okay, hold on.
In a 10-man start 7, I'm going to say Brock Bowers.
Would you rather start with Bijan, Neighbors, Bowers, or Bijan, Neighbors, Allen?
And the reason I say that is because the level of top-end quarterbacks, the fall-off isn't as significant as it is at tight end. Like, if you don't end up with Bowers, McBride, or Kittle, I really feel like it's a wash.
Sure,
like you might prefer a Laporta, but it's a bit of a wash. Whereas if you miss on Josh Allen, well, you could get Jaden Daniels later on. Baker Mayfield's a great option. Bo Nix we love. Mm-hmm. So it's not, I don't think it's the same drop-off at quarterback as it is at tight end. So I would say Bowers is the one I would prefer there if I had to choose one.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense, especially in a 10-man league. The opportunities for you to get another one of those quarterbacks are pretty significant. So like Zach said, I mean, even if you get the 10th best ranked quarterback, I'm trying to think of your rankings. What's that? Maybe like Baker Mayfield?
Maybe Patrick Mahomes or something like that.
Yeah, like you can still get a Patrick Mahomes right now.
Which
even
might
if
not
he didn't
reflect ADP, but my rankings. But
Sure.
let's just say it's Brock Purdy. You're
Sure.
not going to be upset with Brock Purdy. Like, would you rather have Brock Purdy and Bowers or Josh Allen and Dalton Kincaid or something? Like, it's a pretty easy pick in my mind.
Yeah.
It's all about the scarcity of the tight end position. I think that's it for right now over there. Let me double check if I'm missing one. That's it for right now. So we're going to kick out Antonio Farm because he took Jameson Williams. And you're not allowed to take Jameson Williams in the drafts I'm in. Okay?
Oh, gosh.
No, it's okay. So talk to us through your turn there at the one spot with McLaurin and
Yeah,
Conley.
look, I'm not in love with it. I felt like I wanted to do what you did and like kind of reach for one of those wide receivers.
For the star.
With Terry not being in question, I am coming more and more around on like the names of like the George Pickens. I still think it's more like hit or miss. Sure. But if Terry's not playing, I will feel more comfortable with George Pickens' boom bust games than Terry if he's still holding out. But I guess you kind of have to bank on him coming back there.
But the thing is, Connor at the 5-1 is a pretty easy pick to make.
Yeah, 100%. I guess I'm just more worried about the wide receiver, but me getting Terry as my wide receiver 3, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But I guess it also depends on how you feel about Ladd and Keenan Allen. You know, I think Keenan Allen is going to play a huge part. He's going to take a lot of opportunities away from Ladd. I just don't know.
Sorry, Pickens just went off the board. So earlier, the Chiefs, there was a report that came out that they expected 2 to 4 games. But another report just came out, 4 to 6. Which
when though
makes it can we
can
we figure that out before the Flock League? Oh my gosh!
And do we know if he can get suspended during the season, or he has to get suspended before the season starts to fill those games?
I don't know the answer to that.
Does anyone know that? If
I think if I had to bet, he has to wait for the suspension. Right? Is that was the question, right? Or am I misunderstanding?
If I guess my question is, does the suspension take place immediately, or does that get pushed to the next year?
I think it happens immediately.
Right.
I apologize. I misheard you.
You're on the clock, by the way.
I'm on the clock. We're going to grab Travis Hunter there, and then I'm going to grab Caleb Johnson. So I don't mind what order I do it in, but go Caleb Johnson, Travis Hunter there. I brought my Guys video out today. If you didn't get a chance to watch it. It's basically, like everyone has like a different version of like My Guys or whatever. But these are the 10 players that I am kind of staking my reputation on. And I'll kind of copy that link and put it in the chat for you. It's so hard to do this on this setup. But if you haven't watched that yet, go check it out. One of the comments was that I had too many rookies on My Guys. I had 4 out of the 10.
That's not... I'm trying to think what you had last year. Who'd you have last year as a rookie? Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels was a rookie that was on there. I think he was the only rookie.
Ladd
McConkey was on there.
What about the year before? Do you remember?
The year before that, I don't remember. It's so hard to remember that far back. But the thing is, I don't feel like you can draft enough really good, like, upside rookies because rookies are winning leagues every year. Every year there are rookies that are winning leagues.
Yeah.
And if you hit on a rookie, it's like the chances of increasing your league winning status is very high.
Yeah, look, it feels risky for the rookies, but when the rookie hits, they like explode. They go to the next level, right? And I think that is kind of the other side of the coin there, because if you didn't, you probably hated yourself drafting the Mike Evans of the world over Ladd McConkey last year just because he was a veteran.
Right.
Not saying they were going ADP wise, but I'm just saying in general, right? Like you were like, oh, let me just go with the proven guy that I know rather than Ladd. Because a lot of people didn't know what Ladd was going to be like last year or feel. The same thing with Jaden Daniels, right?
Yeah.
So I get that.
Trying to hide our screen a little bit more so you guys can see the draft board. Don't want to make it too small where you can't see us at all. But again, appreciate y'all for being here with us. We've had a very good stream so far. Elite says the My Guys video was awesome. Thank you so much. I do have Hunter and Brian Thomas, so shout out to Trevor Lawrence. We need you, buddy. We need you. Chef says, if I bought a trade question, would you be able to look at my team and see if I have anything worth offering to a league mate for Ricky Pearsall? Of course. Of course, my friend.
All right, I'm on the clock here. I think I'm going to go wide receiver. I need another running back. And that other running back... Has Quinshon Judkins officially signed his contract yet, or what?
No.
Has that ever happened to where someone hasn't signed their contract going into week 1? A rookie specifically?
I can't think of a moment a rookie hasn't signed their second round contract heading into week 1. I can't think of.
Has he not signed because of what's happening, or has he not signed because they just haven't agreed to a term?
It's all the other second round picks are signed. So at this point, it is an abnormality. It's not normal now.
Sure. But good thing they drafted Dylan Sampson, because if he walks away, at least we got Dylan in the 4th.
Yeah.
And then he's a starting running back, and they got Jerome Ford, who was my RB2 a couple years ago. Shout out to him.
Well, Jerome Ford I mean, if anyone's this year's Chuba, it might be one of them Browns running backs.
Yeah, it might be.
Bad offense, but still good for fantasy if he gets the opportunities.
Oh boy.
But it's
There's so many questions, and our draft is this week. That's frustrating.
that's what's really difficult about the Flock League is you're gonna have to answer a lot of questions that aren't answered yet. Like Rashee Rice. If you draft Rashee Rice in the 3rd round and he's suspended for 6 games, that is a stupid decision. But if you draft him in round 3 and he's suspended for 3 games, you might win the Flock League.
Yeah, but you just don't know. You can really throw your season off there.
Yeah.
I wonder who's going to take that chance. Corey.
That feels like a Danny move to me.
Could be Sammy Stacks
Could be.
or Mason.
Well,
That's actually a Mason move.
Mason's not going to draft like best ball again, I don't think.
Joshua said Judkins won't sign because he's immediately going to the commish exempt list.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
That's pretty much a guarantee for him if he signs right now.
if he signs right now. Wow. Okay, so like, there's just no point of drafting the guy.
I'm finding it difficult to find reasons why I would right now.
Yeah, and like, why not take a chance? Like, how high does Dylan or Ford go now, or Sampson or Ford go?
That's the question we're all asking. As I'm going to grab Ricky Pearsall here and follow it up with Josh Downs. So we've got a pretty solid wide receiver room there. CMC, Henderson, and Caleb Johnson. And I'm liking the squad so far.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Dylan Macy in the chat? He says 24 days until kickoff.
Daniel Macy.
Did I say Dylan?
You said Dylan.
Sorry.
Thinking of Dylan Sampson, that's okay. He's on your
That
mind.
is true, yeah. Cade says, that's the exciting part of drafting right now, though. I think it would be boring if we knew all the answers to everything. That's fair, because you could find some really key values, but you could also hate your life.
When your reputation's on the line and a lot of people comment and say, like, you're stupid for taking that guy, kind of hurts,
Yeah,
you know?
that's fair. That's fair.
You took Rice in the 3rd, you're an idiot. It's like, yeah, well, I kind of took the chance.
Yeah.
But they don't see it that way. I told you he was going to get suspended. Why'd you take him?
Yeah. There's a different level of pressure.
It actually is.
I mean, if you draft a bad team in your home league, your friends are going to make fun of you for an hour.
And then forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they could just talk shit to you every year, but you still have a chance to, But if you draft a terrible team, like Corey last year, for example, didn't draft a bad team, he just performed poorly, and people were just destroying him in the comment section. I'm like, Corey's good at this. Y'all are being like hella mean to him.
It's just unlucky. Like, that can be one of us this year.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? Like, we could have done everything right, and then it just, we got shit with injury.
Although I will absolutely talk my shit because everybody was making fun of me when I made the Ayuk JSN trade. So I'll talk my shit.
I mean.
All right. Y'all didn't see the vision for JSN. You weren't on board.
No, I wasn't on board.
But I don't think I made a bad trade last year. Obviously, we all reacted to the Jalen Waddle Nico Collins trade, and that we all were wrong.
Sure.
Danny got the best end of that deal by far.
But
I don't think I made a trade that was bad.
Like, there's two different sides of that, though. Like, the reason why he got the best of that trade is only because of an injury. Literally, if Nico Collins was Nico Collins and not injured, if Nico Collins was playing with an injury, he still would have outscored Jalen Watt, even though I'm pretty sure he did.
No, well, he got Nico Collins out of that. You're remembering it wrong.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, he got Nico Collins and he sent away. I think he sent away Ramondre Stevenson and Jalen Waddle.
Right. Okay.
If I'm remembering right. Someone asked what happened to Jason's jersey.
Oh, he brought it. I didn't know that. I didn't know that he brought the jersey. I'll take Shakir there. And I'm going to take Evan Ingram as well. I don't think I'll be able to get another tight end on the comeback there. But Jackson Smith and Jigba, here we go. He's coming in.
All you had to do was ask. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was ask. Ask and you shall receive, okay? Yeah, we got it. We got it here ready to go. All right. From the University of Ohio State, number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Problem is,
He's going downhill because Sam Darnold's shit.
the problem is like
That's why.
the strategy I want to unfold does not include JSN this year. So it's going to be hard to draft him.
Sure, because of where he's being drafted at. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to draft him with how high he's going in drafts. But
Yeah, I mean,
by the way, I don't think he's unreasonably priced. I'm just saying the strategy I want to pursue, it doesn't ever include JSN typically.
yeah.
Unless he falls and I'm at the back end of the board.
But I guess it just depends on, once again, how everyone is reading it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I need to do some scouting. Maybe I'll spend the day, a couple hours, see what people like. Does anyone have my guys outside of you?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I know. Yeah, I have no idea.
That's a very good question. I don't know the
I
answer
have
to.
no idea what everyone is thinking or feeling. So
I'm on the clock here. We've got a lot of receivers. Is there any running? I feel pretty good at quarterback. I do think I'm going to go Charbonnet here. I might go Sharb. Tight end is gross, so we're just going to go Charbonnet. And then we're going to come back and grab Ramondre Stevenson.
in the name.
So we've got Henderson and Stevenson on this team. If Henderson starts off slow, that's fine. We can afford that.
Yeah, we can definitely afford that. My question to you is, I know this draft is going to end here soon, and we're going to do the raffle after.
Yep.
Do you have to do something to get that prepared? Just so you can think about that.
Yes, I have the document open. Do you want to tag like all the land motherflockers and just let them know that it's their last chance to enter the raffle?
Sure, sure.
I can give you guys updated. Whoever's name is Yet Watt Hurts, they tried to enter 4 times, but I'm only going to give you 1 entry. Well, 1, 2, 3. Right now we have 12 entries, but we're about to tag all of our members. So without tagging anyone, we have 12 entries.
Last chance to join. Last chance to...
So right now you have a very high chance to get into the league. But that can change, obviously. All right. After we had Stevenson, Mooney, Ayuk, Orendo, and Jaden Blue come off the board there. All right, trying to keep up with the chat. No, Edison, I don't think he's overvalued. Colin, I might pull it out depending on how the draft goes. Depending on how the draft goes. Charlie says, bought the season pass today and then spent an hour updating my rankings for an ESPN draft. Why can't everyone use Sleeper? Yeah, that's unfortunate. What's up, Kalani? Welcome in.
Is that Kaylani?
That might be Kaylani.
That actually might be the Kalani.
102 spot. The 102.
Love, appreciate you.
I mean, look, if you're looking for like an opinion on this draft, I think you're too running back heavy.
Yeah, wide receivers.
Especially
are a
like
bit weak.
there's no reason in my mind to go Joe Mixon in the 5th when you have 1 wide receiver on the board at that time. Like
Yeah.
Joe Mixon and Ted McMillan looks way better there.
100
Joe Mixon
game.
and Jameson. Joe
Yeah.
Mixon and Pickens, Rice. That's way too RB heavy. And if you want to let Mixon fall in ADP and then grab him, sure. I also don't want to draft Patrick Mahomes that early. But I think Kamara's too early. Honestly, I think a lot of this is reaches, in my personal opinion. I'm not going to say Saquon's a reach, but Kamara in the 2nd round is not happening in any draft I'm in. Would much rather have gone Kyron Williams there or Hampton or something.
I mean, Kamara went...
And I like Kamara.
The Kamara in the last mock draft, keep in mind, went in the... Gosh, am I blind? Oh my gosh, he went at the 212. I guess we didn't realize that.
That's too high, though.
That's way too high.
That's too high. He has a 4th round ADP.
I feel like I took him in the 4th round in the first mock draft. Let me have a look there. Yeah, I took Kamara in the 3-9 actually. And then I took James Cook on the comeback.
If that's the price, shout out to Kim K on the comeback.
Yeah.
If that's the price, I'm not going to have any Kamara, and I love Kamara, but that's not been the price. That's not been my experience.
No.
So I think that's a bit of a reach. And I'm all for like having high testosterone teams, but not when DK Metcalf is your wide receiver 1 and Diggs is your wide receiver 2. You ideally want Metcalf as your 2 and Diggs as your 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One spot.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What's up, DTs? Hopefully we'll see you at the meetup, man. If you guys are in Austin, Texas, come out to the meetup on Sunday. And the meetup is at Revelry Bar and Kitchen. Right here. So come to Revelry Bar and Kitchen on Sunday.
I'll see you there.
4:30 to 8:30 p.m.
I'll be the big black guy. Or
Same.
Actually, they don't consider me black on the flock site, so not
Same.
specifically the people on the flock site, but specifically the people on the flock fantasy.
The
league.
viewers don't think
Yeah.
you're black. Yeah.
But hey, what do I know?
They don't think I'm black either. Hey, we're going to jump into a best ball tournament here real fast. I am at the Badakis are at the 3. I'm there at the 108. So we'll see how this pans out. If anyone's in a 10-team league, this will be good for you guys to watch in all those 10-team leagues. Always great practice to jump into a best ball draft. And it's best ball is like no commitment. You know, you don't. Some people ask me like, are you doing less redraft leagues because of the amount of best ball leagues you're in? No, there's no extra commitment needed
No.
in a best ball league.
No.
Right? All you do is draft and then you let the league ride. You don't have to change anything about the league. So we'd love for you guys to come draft with us. In that same link with the season pass, there is a link where you can download the FastDraft app. So if you have never played on the FastDraft app, you can download the app, right? Use the promo code LAND. We will match a deposit up to $50.
Transition.
That is 10 free drafts on us, but 5 free rabbit tournaments. And when you finish your first contest, I'll send you my rookie report and my cheat sheet completely free. I'm going to send out that list of signups on FastDraft tonight for the cheat sheet. So if you're looking to get the cheat sheet, now is probably your last chance there. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
I'm up on the clock there. Jefferson. Oh, my gosh. I just got Saquon Barkley at the 108.
Oh, really? I took CeeDee Lamb there. But that is kind of crazy.
What the hell?
Yeah, CMC, Malik.
I might have a generational draft here.
It's the regression. 10 men. Shout out to the Ladster.
Is the Ladster in the chat?
The Ladster is in the chat. He said the lad bot is fierce on the flock fantasy. You need to tell me all your secrets, Danny. I need to know who you want, who you don't like. I need to know what you're gonna do. Zach is already cooking. He's excited.
I am thinking about my next pick. I'm not gonna lie. I am thinking about my next pick. So Ashton Jitty comes off the board. Who am I going to be able to grab? I mean, wow. It's either Brian Thomas or Achane. You know what? Let's go Achane. Let's go a little crazy here and see what happens.
Okay. Saquon Achane start, which is nice.
Did not expect that. Again, appreciate y'all for being here with us. Ladster says, I already know everyone will have each other's rankings pulled up. He says, I just hope I have a higher second than Zach. So he's the only one who has Chase Brown higher than me.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, Danny, how, like, we really don't know anyone else's rankings. And what's funny is that, oh, shit, I'm on the clock. That's okay. I'll take Derek there. I probably would have wanted Chase Brown, to be completely honest with you. What we were saying earlier was that the only thing I know about anyone in the league going into this year is that you are significantly high on Travis Hunter. I don't know. I saw a clip or I saw a comment. I saw something, and you were saying that you would take Travis Hunter at like the 102 or like the 101, or not the 101, but definitely the 102 in like your rookie drafts back early in Dynasty. So I'm not sure if that's still the same, but if it is, I expect you to take Travis Hunter in the early third.
I need someone. If anyone out there is willing to do this, I will pay you $50. I'm not even kidding. DM me on Discord. If someone is willing to create a sheet that like shows me where I'm higher and where other people are higher than me on other players, almost like what Mason did with like all the ESPN stuff.
Sure.
If someone's willing to make me a sheet, I will pay them good money. I'm going to go Josh Allen here. So I started Saquon, Achane, Josh Allen in this best ball tournament. But you know how Mason made the sheets for like Sleeper, ESPN,
Yeah,
like all the ADP, and you can see kind of where things are. If someone does that for me, I will pay them $50. I'm not even kidding. So if you can do that with all of our rankings, is what I'm saying. So
all the rankings on the site.
all
too,
the
by way.
you can access them if you're a member, right? So if you go to the Flock site and you go to rankings here, you can, if you're a member, you can sort by my rankings. You can sort by everyone's rankings. And if anyone out there is willing to do that, I would pay good money.
Okay.
Is that cheating?
I mean, not really. It's on the site. I don't understand why would that be cheating. Oh yes, I'm gonna take Lamar Jackson here. Let's take Lamar. Love the ones he positions in this 10-man start 8 type of league. Always quarterback or tight end early.
Yeah, you and me
For
keep
me.
doing that in this
I love
rabbit
it. I
tournament.
have so much of the top 3 quarterbacks. Lamar, really top 4.
Yeah, we don't know our positions yet for the Flock League. We'll find that out here very, very soon. But we have no information on it outside of knowing how it's going to be determined, which we know. But so yeah, that's the only thing we know as of today. Okay, we did just have someone purchase a season pass, Badaki, so we have to up the clock to 20 minutes.
How long have you been going for?
That's a good question. How long have we been going? But it's now a 20-minute timer. Again, anytime someone purchases the season pass tonight, we are extending the stream by 10 minutes.
An hour 50, so another 10 minutes. Then
Perfect. I'll grab
we'll
T-Mac here.
continue that clock. So whenever that clock runs out, essentially, after another 10 minutes, we will.
Yeah, I need to pull this to the next screen. But right now we have 20 additional minutes that we've added to the stream because of you guys purchasing the season pass. Shout out to y'all. Let me go ahead and add this to the FastDraft draft as well. Oh, I thought that would work.
Now, but excited to see you, Danny. Is going to be fun.
Yeah, when are you guys coming down? Is it the 13th?
Yeah, I think they're coming on Wednesday. I could be wrong. So it's going to be cool to see everyone again.
So again, I want to give a shout out to whoever that was. Shout out to Brian Va91 for purchasing a season pass.
That's love.
With promo code LAND. So I've started my draft. Saquon, Achane, Allen, McMillan, and Marvin's off the board. Mike Evans is off the board. Terry's off the board. I'm gonna grab either Jameson or we'll grab Jameson here as our wide receiver too. I know the wide receivers are not perfect, but I do like this unique start. Like Allen, Saquon, Achane, McMillan, Jameson. I don't feel like there's many starts like that in this tournament so far.
Sorry, guys. I'm probably making a lot of noise from my mic there.
All right, trying to catch up with the chat here. We did just get a question that was submitted through the Flock site, so let's answer that. Your draft screen. And that was from the Doan Zone. Shout out to the Doan Zone.
Zone zone.
Lineup is Achane, Connor, Bryan, Evans, Sutton, Moore. And it looks like they're asking if they should send away Connor and Brian Thomas for Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm on the clock here. 2 seconds.
That's significant. So you have Achane,
I'm going to go Jimmy
Connor.
there.
So do you have no running back if you lose James Conner outside of Achane and Gibbs? Is that your only 2 running backs?
Okay.
And then your wide receivers are going to be Evans, Sutton, Moore.
You said lineup Achane.
It's a
Connor,
start
Brian
9,
Thomas.
and it's a redraft league. Yeah, this is a real like redraft question. We're in redraft
So
season.
he has Achane, Connor, BTJ, Evans, Sutton.
Let's see
So
if he's linked. He hasn't
Brian
linked
Thomas,
his team
Evans,
up.
Sutton,
but
and more.
I just feel like your wide receiver room gets too thin if you make this move.
Yeah, but it feels like his running back room is pretty thin as it is. I mean, not that Connor is nothing, but it's just more.
What would the chat do here? I kind of lean towards keeping Brian and Connor at this point of the year. I know that could be stupid, but it's a 10-team start 9. Start 9 is a pretty big lineup.
That's why
Yeah, I'm going to keep Connor and Thomas here.
Yeah, doing the 2-for-1 is going to hurt him significantly.
In that format, I think it's significant to think about. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So I've started my draft with, like I said, Allen, Saquon, Achane, McMillan, Jameson, and Badaki has started his draft with CD, Henry, Jackson, JSN, James Cook, and Xavier Worthy. And I'm on the clock here. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, DK. I thought I was really going to not like this wide receiver room, but this is coming together beautifully.
Tetoroa.
After starting 2 running backs, I did not think I was going to have that nice of a receiver room.
Yeah, no, it turned out nice and kind of the same with me.
By the way, for the person who just asked that question, the majority of the chat is saying they would go with Gibbs for what that's worth. I just think a start 9, Mike Evans is your best receiver in a start 9. I don't know if I like that.
I just think like if you're worried about your running back room, then maybe what you should do is like trade the DJ Moores for like a lower end type of wide receiver.
Sorry, I thought Travis Hunter was going to fall to me there.
Yeah.
That was almost the perfect start for me.
Almost.
But yeah, start 9, that's 3 flex spots.
Mm-hmm.
Or start 3 wide receivers.
Yeah. I wonder who like his...
And if it's a start 3 wide receiver league, you definitely shouldn't make that move.
Yeah, I wondered like who his like low end running backs are. Like, does he have the J.K. Dobbins or the Travis Etiennes of the world? Like, if you have one of those, I think I'll be okay. Or like a Jordan Mason or a Brian Robinson as an RB3 rather than you trying to up tier to Jahmyr Gibbs. I would just keep that if you have one of those names within that tier, right? So once again, Brian Thomas, maybe a Tracy, Javonte, Cam, Charbonnet. If you have one of those guys as well, might as well keep James Conner and Brian Thomas and see how those lower tier guys, if they break out or not.
I went ahead and grabbed Roma Dunze there as my 4th wide receiver. I was hoping it was going to be Travis Hunter. He's so easy to draft on FastDraft. One of the most exploitable ADPs out there. But went ahead and went with one of my favorite breakouts this year, Roma Dunze. Was definitely considering Caleb Johnson there. In your 10-team leagues, this best ball rabbit tournament is going to be great practice for you. Put yourself in a pressure situation where you have to make a decision with a limited amount of time. It is great practice for your home league. If you've never played FastDraft before, download the app, use the promo code LAND. We'll match your deposit up to $50. That's 10 free Flex 4s, 5 free rabbits. So when you finish your first contest, we'll send you my rookie report and cheat sheet for the 2025 season completely free. You can check out the link in the pinned comment with the season pass. The second link there on our link tree is the FastDraft, but just use the promo code LAND. And then also just DM me if you do sign up, because I'd love to add you to my group chat where we draft together. You went Pacheco on the 7th, very easy pick to make, in my opinion.
Pacheco on the 7th, and I'm going to go easily with Ricky Pearsall there in the 8th. Need to get another wide receiver.
I love Ricky Pearsall there. I've been drafting Ricky Pearsall everywhere.
Me too. I have a lot of Ricky.
I can't stop.
Ricky.
I have a disease.
Ricky.
Karina's never seen, like a week ago we watched, what was the Adam Sandler movie we watched?
The one where he's like in prison.
Yeah, Longest Yard.
Oh, yeah.
She'd never seen The Longest
You
Yard.
never seen that movie?
And we watched it for the first time. And I don't know if you understood understood the comedy. You were like, you weren't like laughing out loud. You were just like, okay. Bo Nix here is a cheat code in the 8th round. I know I already have Josh Allen, but YOLO. You only live once. Chef had a question. It says, when you guys look at our leagues, can you see all of the players on the trade block? That is a feature we want to add. And I don't know, is that added in the next version of the League Analyzer? I can't confirm this.
Yeah, I can't confirm that either. I'm not. I don't remember if it is or not.
It's been something that has been talked about, but when you submit like a team review or you submit a question or something, you can link your team, and then you can tell us if there's like a particular player that is on the trade block or that you're kind of looking to add. So let me know if that answers the question or not. As Bo Nix, Monty Jones, Pollard, and I'm gonna grab one of Kelsey or Ingram here.
Okay.
Just to add a tight end in there.
Yeah, I think I know who I'm gonna go at the tight end position here.
We'll go ahead and stack Ingram with Nix, then try and do that naturally.
Brother Bo.
Yazzer. What's up, Jeb? I appreciate you, man. Very kind. Sonny says, neighbors
Love.
at the 503 or Jason at the 808. Keeper league. It's a 10 team. I love Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm wearing his jersey. But in a 10 team league,
I'm wearing his jersey.
to get neighbors in the 5th round,
You're getting a dog.
I don't think you can pass on neighbors. Because those elite guys just mean more.
Yeah.
And Jason can turn into that, but he's more of like a really good wide receiver too right now.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, he took Mark Andrews. Why? Right before my pick, bro.
Come on, Daniel Macy, Jason for president. Okay, we are at 2 hours streaming, which means we're going to start the clock here, I think. After this draft, when this draft finishes, we start the clock, you think?
Whenever. Let's do it.
All right, after this draft, we're going to start the clock. So, again, anytime, if you're just joining us, we're doing something weird tonight because we're in Austin. You know, we're trying.
We want to get weird.
To switch things up. If you buy the season pass tonight, every time someone buys the season pass, we extend the stream by 10 minutes. Okay? So right now we've had 2 people buy the season pass on stream. Shout out to you guys for doing that. It is the link in the pinned comment, but in case you need it in there again, I'll put it in there for you. Season pass with the promo code LAND. Best deal in the industry. It's not even close. When you get the season pass, you get access to my draft guide, the one me and Badaki made together. You get access to the cheat sheet. You get access to the Flock Fantasy website, complete access to all the tools, everyone's draft guides, everyone's rankings, in-season rankings. You also get access to 4 vouchers where you can come on the stream and ask questions through the Flock site like you've seen us do today. Best deal in the industry, $34 with the promo code LAND. It's about $1.60 per week for the rest of the season. I mean, $1.60 per week.
$1.
That's cheaper than supporting like kids who are hungry. You know how they have that like. Sorry.
So instead of supporting the children, you want them to support you.
That's crazy. He just said that. That needs to be cut out immediately. That's cancelable. It's like, by the way, if don't give your money to the kids that are
That's
starving.
not what I was saying. I was just saying, like, it's cheaper to support us. There's a bigger impact when you support them.
Whoa, that's crazy.
You should support both. But if you had to choose one.
Don't support the people that
No.
Oh my God.
I'm saying if you had to choose one, support the homeless and the kids in Africa who need food, right? Clearly. All I'm saying
But
is.
if you're talking about cost effectiveness.
If you just wanted to throw an extra $1 on top of the donation that you're already donating,
Exactly.
it might as well come to us.
And the kids aren't even going to give you rankings.
Oh my God.
Okay. Hopefully people can take a joke.
That's crazy. Clip it. Set it up.
No one's going to buy it now. Actually, we just got another purchase in. So clearly, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Clearly, people are on your side.
Clearly, people are like, yeah, you know what? F them kids. No, jokes. Sorry. It is actually very important to support people who are in need. Okay. We're going to grab Josh Downs here as our sixth receiver. So from here on out, we're just going to go heavy on running backs and tight ends with our next 3 or 4 picks because we have drafted a lot of receivers that we like, but our running back room is pretty thin. We're going to have to build around some handcuffs here. So Allen, Nix, Saquon, Achane, McMillan, Williams, Metcalf, Adunze, Addison, Downs, Ingram. The best part about drafting a Jordan Addison in this format is you know he's going to have some 30 bombs. You have no idea when it's going to happen, but it doesn't matter because your lineup is set up automatically for you. And I apologize for where this show went just a couple seconds ago.
Hey, look, it happens.
We're all
sometimes.
about accountability.
Apparently, I'd said something terrible once.
Yes.
What'd you say? Repeat it.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that.
You can trust. You can trust everyone. It's a safe place.
It's a safe place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is before we had any followers.
This was before.
Oh my gosh, I think I remember.
This is before we had any followers. We were in the middle of COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't say that.
yeah.
Yeah, we were in the middle of COVID, and Badaki starts the
don't say
podcast.
Okay.
And, okay.
I was
Yeah.
basically just comparing something, and it wasn't.
You were comparing the worst event in human history.
Yeah.
The worst event human history has ever seen to COVID. And, yeah, it was rough.
It was rough, but it's okay.
So.
But look at us now.
Look at us now. Look at us now. We haven't grown at all. We haven't learned our lessons. All right. Let's come back to the running back. Well, perfect. Charbonnet is like the ideal player I'm trying to target here. I'll go Benson or Bigsby if they're available next. All right. Okay, trying to catch up with the chat. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you know what? WG has a great point there. I like WG's mindset. Yeah, he's like, you know what? All you have to do is buy the season pass, win your league, and then you donate the proceeds from your league to help the kids.
Maybe that's what you should do with the winnings of the Flock League.
Yeah. I mean, you can't lose in that scenario, can you?
No.
I don't think so.
Just to learn a valuable lesson. You're donating to my family. My family is in Africa. That's not even a joke. My father's African.
Oh, my gosh.
But people don't think I'm black, so that's okay.
That's true. No one thinks you're black for some reason. I don't understand that. Chef says, I guess my follow-up question would be, if we submit a trade question and we told you what's on the trade block and what we should target for what, is that feeling like scamming the system? I mean, look, we can't like review your team when you submit a trade question, but of course we can help you come up with ideas for trades for players if you have a specific player in mind. But we can't like review your entire team. But yeah, of course, if you submit a trade question, we can come up with some ideas together. As Pittman and Jaden Blue come off the board, and I am going to grab Trey Benson here. This couldn't have gone better so far as I'm trying to fill out these handcuffs.
Yeah, Trey Benson's not a bad pick there. Okay. Let's see who else. Ooh, okay. Let's see if he falls back to me there. I got 2 guys I'm about to. Okay.
I got 2
pounds.
I've had way too much sugar today.
I'm gonna take Isaac.
Everywhere you go, there's sugar.
Orlando. I think I've just consumed a lot of sweet tea.
A lot of sweet tea.
Like,
way too
I
much.
think every spot we went to have had sweet tea and
Yes.
refilled because
Yes.
there's free refills in America.
Yes.
That's crazy.
The free refills are a killer. That's right. We did hit 49,000 subscribers today, which is incredible. And we are under 1,000 to 50.
Maybe for
Cool.
I was gonna say maybe for the draft we can hit 50, but that means we need to get 1,000 subscribers in like 48 hours.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
That's a tough one.
I am gonna go out on a limb and say that's not.
That's
gonna
not
happen.
possible.
Yeah.
But it's possible if you are not subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed to please hit that subscribe button if you've been lurking. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. And if you haven't subscribed, that's totally okay. The fact that you are here watching also helps us with all that as well. But I would say if we do hit, like, let's just say like Wednesday, we're like 100 subscribers away.
Yeah.
We should go like get balloons and stuff. Just like put 5-0
Yeah.
and put it behind us.
What if we do that and we never reach 50 on the stream?
We don't get 100 subscribers.
Yeah, and we're just sitting there like.
I mean, we're still thankful.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
I'll grab Ray Davis here. Yeah, that would be incredibly awkward.
You could stab it on the stream. Pop the balloon instead.
What if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
Like if we don't make it,
Yes.
right? Just pop
Just
the
give it.
balloons, kill the
Okay.
dream.
F everyone.
We're gonna go either Chig or Brenton Strange here as our last pick, depending on what the next teams do. As Zorak at the 10 spot, there goes Jonnu Smith. Thank God. I got an idea here. I got a plan. And that plan is Brenton Strange. Okay, perfect. Welcome home, Brenton Strange. So this is a squad for me. Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Saquon Barkley, Devon Achane, Zach Charbonnet, Trey Benson, Ray Davis. I really love all those handcuffs that we put together there. I think that was best case scenario. Hold on, pretty decent offenses.
Yeah,
Clear guys behind the person ahead of them. We've got T-Mac, Jameson, Metcalf, Adunze, Addison, Downs, and then Ingram and Strange to finish off the draft. What would you guys rate that team out of 10? I want to know. And Badaki's last pick?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with another quarterback here. I do have Tyler Warren, so I might go Anthony Richardson. That's kind of crazy. So my team is Lamar Jackson, Anthony Richardson, Derek Cook, Pacheco, Tracy Garendo with CeeDee, JSN, Worthy, Pearsall, Shakira, Higgins with Tyler Warren, and Isaiah likely there at the 103.
Not bad.
Not bad. Good choice. And go ahead, start that clock, brother.
Yeah, let's start that.
Get it going.
All right, so 20 minutes on the clock. Again, if you guys have never played in FastDraft, would love for you guys to come join us. That might be the only one of tonight. I'll kind of just see how things go. But we'd love for you guys to come play on FastDraft with us. Use the promo code LAND, download the app, and we will match your deposit up to $50. That is 10 free drafts on us. And when you finish your first contest, I'll send you my rookie report and my cheat sheet for the season completely free. Check out the link in the pinned comment. We would love for you guys to get going with us today. It's the same link as the season pass. The only difference is it's just down on the link tree.
Ooh,
we have one spot here in this rabbit drafts.
Come on.
As I'm sorry, you guys get the idea by now. It's overkill, but I don't have a stream deck, so
Yeah, that's all right.
kind of doing everything manually here. One spot remaining. We'd love for you guys to come join us. Let me actually message our group chat and let someone know that they can get the last spot. Never mind.
Never mind.
I apologize. We're in.
We are
We're already in.
already.
So let's jump into one. And we're going to draft, but I'm also going to set the timer on. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Set the timer, and then whenever the timer finishes, we will probably call it.
Yeah.
I'm at the 8 spot again, so the same spot I was just drafting at. Badaki is at the 6.
6 spot. Okay, awesome.
All right, let's go ahead and start this timer. So the stream is ending in 19 minutes unless we have any more season pass purchases. Every time you buy the season pass, every time someone buys a season pass, the stream is going to be extended by 10 minutes. Absolutely no pressure. But in case you don't know what the season pass is, or maybe you just rocked up, the season pass is basically access to the best deal that you could possibly have when preparing for fantasy drafts. Okay, you get our draft guide, you get our cheat sheet, you get unlimited access to the Flock site, everyone's rankings, everyone's draft guide. You get 4 vouchers where you can ask questions on the live streams, and we'll help you with your fantasy teams. And it's $34 for the entire season, so about $1.60 per week for the rest of the year. It's about $1.70, about $1.60, $1.70. Hard to get better than that. Bijan went first, then Chase, CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
I got Saquon last time at the 108. Let's see if any chaos happens this time.
Yeah.
We are going to do the Austin League raffle. Yes, we will.
Then we get there.
Maybe we should go to that now. If we're going to do the raffle with 20 minutes left.
Sure.
We didn't really even think about this well, but Sam says at 50K, give 50K team reviews to 50K children in need. Not a bad idea.
Are you the child in need?
Are you asking Sam? Is Sam the child?
Is Sam the child in need?
That's a good question.
No. Someone said like we should do 50 straight drafts on a live stream. And that just sounds like hell. Sounds like something that is just. I mean, kudos to the people that go live on and do like over like 24-hour streams.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no way we can do that.
That's absolutely crazy.
The idea of it sounds cool. It's like I would love to be a part of that in somehow, some way, if somebody actually does that.
Yeah.
But for us to run that for 24 hours.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. So, everyone had their chance to enter the Austin League by now, right?
Yeah, I sent out a message there on the announcements tab saying it was the last chance for people to get in. So maybe there's some people that got in. By the way, keep in mind, you're on the clock, by the way, Ashton Genty. There are 9 spots. We're raffling all the Austin League because we are in Austin, Texas, to do the Flock League with all the other creators there. And as Zach is setting that up, I am on the clock, Jahmyr Gibbs there, and I'm going to go ahead and draft Brian Thomas. I get Jahmyr Gibbs and a Brian Thomas start there at the 106, which is really sexy, of course. But yes, we are raffling off 9 spots. All you have to do is become a member, an annual Mother Flocker, or you can sign up for the season pass and you'll be eligible to join that Austin League. You can get that link to join one of our leagues or to try to join one of our leagues in our announcements tab. That link is there. This is probably the last time you probably can get and you can enter.
Not for all the leagues, but just
not for all the leagues,
yeah.
Just for the ones for tonight. So keep that in mind there. Nothing too crazy. Puka, Amon-Ra, Brian Thomas, Chase Brown at the 206, and Brock Bowers at the 207 there. FastDraft is 3rd round reversal. So maybe I wonder why Winning Ugly was, sometimes he probably has a lot of Jamar Chase, so he wants to get his exposure up for Bijan Robinson. My highest exposed player right now, I'm pretty sure, is Trey Benson.
Yeah.
I think I have like 40 or 50% of Trey Benson. Let me see. I have 41% of Trey Benson.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Trey Benson myself. Okay, so at the moment, you have an incredibly high chance to get into this league because we had a lot of people who have already been in the league and they're wanting to enter twice, but we're trying to give everyone a fair shot to get into a league with us. So at the moment, there are 9 spots available. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 entries.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have a very good shot at getting into this. And I'll give you guys, let's say 5 minutes. I'll give you guys the next 5 minutes to try and enter these leagues. I took A.J. Brown III. I like that. If you want to enter these leagues, step 1, as Badaki already mentioned, is to be a promo code LAND season pass member. All right. Now, once you're a season pass member with the promo code LAND, join our Discord. Okay. And in our Discord, right under the LAND and the announcements tab, you will see a form here, a Google form, where you can enter to be in the league with Badaki and I. That's happening on Wednesday night, live in Austin. And so we'll give you the next 5 minutes for you to get an entry in, but you have a very good chance if you get your entries in here tonight. Until when that timer goes to 10 minutes.
Okay, 10-minute timer. We'll do that. And we're going to do the draft order reveal, 10 minutes before? Or
same day.
Same day.
Yeah, same day.
Okay, awesome. Omarion. Okay. Well,
Hampton at the 307 there. Kind of wish I got a elite quarterback, but that's all right. Brian Thomas Gibbs start's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I was not expecting that. So getting T. Higgins on the comeback there. There is a quarterback that I'm hoping for. Let's see if he falls back to me.
Mills says, can you make sure Mills, have you gotten into a league yet? I don't know why that name. Maybe you've asked a question recently. I'll make sure it's there. Kate says they've had plenty of time. Would y'all have reached out if we go into a previous league?
Got into a previous
What does he
league?
mean by that?
I don't know. Would y'all reach out if we got into it previously? Like, meaning if they needed a spot, if we need a spot, would we reach out to somebody? I'm not sure.
I did just see a couple other people get some entries in. So like Saul, Drew Peacock. C-Bomb's already in a league. Same with Pistol. These guys are already in leagues. I want to give other people
Yeah,
shots.
I guess like if you guys are already in a league that has been raffled off, or maybe any of the other dynasty leagues, you want to give other people some opportunity there for sure.
Yeah. So I apologize, but like TD, I love you, but we'll probably have to give that spot to someone else. I don't think we've had Drew Peacock in a league, so we'll leave him in. And so we had like 4 additional entries. Naldo, Mills, Saul, and Drew Peacock, who just entered recently. Oh, wait, Drew. We already had Drew there. Drew. So it's just Saul and Mills. You hadn't entered yet, but you just got in there, so you're good.
Okay. 2 more minutes left on this clock. If I'm reading that correctly, if I'm the one I'm seeing on my screen here. So
Yes, we have, less than 2 minutes now to enter the league
Okay.
for the raffle tonight as Mike Evans comes off the board there. Okay.
So many options at.
I'll grab RJ.
Yeah, nice. That was one of the persons I put on my queue. I definitely want a running back here. I'll be fine with either one. Okay, I'll go Travion.
The other great news is I forgot.
I mean, this is God's doing great stuff in our
Amen.
lives. I mean, that's great news every single day. Am I right?
Amen. I can't remember what I was going to say. Whatever.
It's a long one.
Yeah. But, yeah, okay, here's what I was going to say. If you don't get in officially, then you'll be a reserve. And in case anybody else
Right.
can't
And
make
there's
it.
2 more leagues that you can try and enter.
there's
Like,
still 2
keep
more
in mind, I
leagues
think we
this
have,
year.
this H-Town and then another league. I forgot the name of the last one.
Yeah, we have H-Town and the Big Apple.
Here you go, the Big Apple League. So just keep in mind, if you don't get into this one and you've signed up, you still have 2 more leagues to enter. This one, I guess, is just a little bit special because
We're going to be in it.
we're going to be in it. We're in Austin. It's called the Austin League. So a little bit more hype, but those 2 other leagues are going to be just as good as well. So definitely sign up for those 2 if you can.
All right. We've got 15 seconds here. I don't think anyone's going to get another entry in, but I'll give them the 15 seconds just in case. Doesn't look bad, though, does it, like on the screen?
No, yeah, it's
bad.
good. We got like, it looks good. That's what we need. Hopefully we have a setup like this. And
Time's up. So we have our official entries for the Austin League. This is a big deal. All right, this is a big deal. This is a big one. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera up high. Is Rowan with us?
Do you need me to write the names down?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Can you write the names down?
Yeah. I need to make a pic here. I'm just going to send that to you via text.
All right, this is to raffle. This is to get into the Austin League with Badaki and I on Wednesday night. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Good luck.
Good luck to everybody. I need to make one more pick here on the FastDraft app. Give me 1 second. Probably going to go Travis Hunter if he's available.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yes, Travis Hunter's available.
If you guys know where that's from, please put it in the chat. Good luck.
Is that Call of Duty?
No.
Sounds like a Call of Duty
Good luck.
cutscene. Okay. Shall we? So we're giving away 9 spots.
9 spots.
You're gonna keep track
and then the
for us.
rest is going to be reserves.
The rest of them are going to be reserves, but we'll even order the reserves. Okay. So the first spot in the Austin League. I want to give a big congratulations to Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Shane Anderson. Let me actually mark him down on my side too. Beautiful. Shane, congratulations. You are 1 of 9. Here we go. Spinning again.
Here we go.
Now that Shane is gone, Shane wins again. This thing is rigged.
Wait, what?
I forgot to take his name out.
Well, that's
That's
good.
actually on me. So don't worry, no one lost a spot. I just didn't use my head. Here we go. All right, this is for spot 2 out of 9. Spot 2 out of 9 in the Austin League is going to, oh my God, it's so close, but Drew Peacock.
Drew.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
To Drew Peacock.
Shout out to Drew.
Here we go.
All right. Congratulations, Drew. Here we go. All right. So that was 2 out of 9. We have 7 more spots. 3 out of 9. The third spot is going to. Oh, that was so close, but it's C-Bomb 18. C-Bomb 18. Shout out to you, brother man. Shout out to you, my guy.
Congrats.
C-Bomb, who is in a Dynasty League with us. Shout out to you. Good member of any Dynasty team or Dynasty League. All right. 4 out of 9. 4 out of 9. Spot 4 out of 9. 4 out of 9 goes to Addy 1988. And by the way, if I find out later that anyone's already in a league, I'm just going to give their spot to a reserve to make it even. But I've done my best to make sure that hasn't happened. Where I don't even see this. Okay, here it is. I see this name. They entered a week ago, so it was hard to see.
About a week ago.
All right, so that is 4, right?
Yes, that's 4. So this is number 5. 5 out of 9.
Number 5, my lord. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Number 5. Fifth spot is going to just by a hair there, Mills. Mills gets in. Shout out to Mills. And again, if I find out any of you guys are already in the leagues and I go back and I look, I'm going to give your spots away. But shout out to Mills. Shout out to Mills.
Congratulations, Mills.
All right. So
Here we go.
that is now 3.
We need 3 more. That was number 6. Oh, no, wait. That was number 5. Excuse me.
4 more, right?
We need 4 more.
Okay. Here we go. For the 4th spot. The 4th spot goes to. Oh, it's very close. I have no idea. I have no idea where this is going to go. This could be collusion here. It goes to.
Dark. Darker Rain? Darker Rain?
Darker Rain, yeah.
Darker Rain.
Darker Rain.
Irrelevant.
Darker Rain. We'll make sure and message him. But he has 2 names. He wanted to make sure that we know
We got it.
at least one of them. All right. 3 spots remaining. Third to last spot is going to your what hurts? The suit is black, not.
Say that fast.
This suit is black, not.
Your what hurts.
Your what hurts? Shout out to your what hurts.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Congratulations to your what hurts. Merge with your what hurts.
Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 spots left.
2 spots left. That is correct.
Left. 2 spots left. Here we go. 2 spots left. 2 spots left. The first spot is going to Mr. Naldo 121. Shout out to you, brother.
1521. Naldo. All right. This is the last spot in the Flock League. And then we're going to pull the reserves. So congratulations to everyone so far. We're going to do the last one, and then we'll do the roll call here.
I'm trying to find this name.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
My document's failing me right now.
Control F that. Oh, no. We got the assistant. It's all right. We're totally fine. Drop this drink. Drop this drink. That's just ginger ale, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not in the shot. Don't worry. Okay. I'm trying to see this name.
Control F. NLDO. NALDO.
NALDO 1521, right?
Yeah.
Command F. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, he's here.
It's right in front of you, brother.
Yeah, I just, got the wrong Flock username, but he's in there. Okay, cool. We've got him.
We do.
So one more, right? This is the last spot.
This is spot number 9 here.
Doesn't mean you're not going to get in because we have some reserves. There's always been at least one reserve that's gotten into a league so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. Number 9. Let's see.
Yeah, all right. Last spot. Last spot in the league. Good
Here we
luck
go.
to everybody. Here we go.
Here we go.
And the spot goes to Nonsense Lord.
Nonsense
Shout out to Nonsense Lord.
Lord.
Shout out to you, my
So
dude.
those are the 9. Mr. Anderson, Drew Peacock, Seabomb, Addy, Mills, Darker Rain, Year, What Hurts, Naldo, and Nonsense Lord.
Yep.
Those are the top 9. And now we're going to do the reserves. So sometimes people
That's right.
can't join, or schedules,
So-
whatever the case may be.
We need 4 reserves. Let's go and spin it. Reserve number 1 is Bubba Football. Bubba Football.
Bubba Football.
Which, okay, I've got him here.
We outside. I mean,
Bubba Football is reserve number 1.
Go. Here we go.
All right, reserve number 2 is
Mr. Anderson.
Saul Antoine. Shout out to you, Saul. Got you here. Reserve number 2. All right.
Thank you.
There's a state there already, and I think you're good.
Okay, that's good.
Pistol's already in a league.
That's all right.
So this is to get the last 2 reserve spots. Last 2 reserve spots. The first one's going to Chef Keith. Which, you're not in a league yet, Chef, are you? I'm pretty sure you're not in a league yet. And then that would make Lothoko our last
Lost what?
reserve. Lothoko.
How do you spell it? Okay, no. There, I got that.
All right. You can be in, Shane, if you're in a Dynasty League. Yeah, this is different to the Dynasty Leagues.
All right. Well, I'll text that to you, which is great.
All right. So shout out to everybody who got into a league. And that draft is going to be, if you got into a league, Rowan, our commissioner, is going to send you a DM here very soon with a link to join the Sleeper Draft. You need to join it too. The Sleeper League. And then just be on the lookout in your DMs, okay? And if you're a reserve, same thing, because the spot could still open up. And trying to keep up with the chat here. Let's see. The Flock League is on Saturday.
Saturday.
And we leave Monday. Meetup is on Sunday.
Yeah.
A couple people had that question. You
It's all
can be in a
happening this
Dynasty League, yeah.
weekend.
Yeah. Antoine says, "How would I know if I make it as a reserve? I'll DM you personally from my Discord account."
So yeah, by the way, Zach is most likely going to contact you via Discord. So if you're watching this, you're watching this back.
Commissioner Rowan will.
Rowan will, sorry. So Rowan will contact you via Discord. So look out for Rowan. He is going to be the commissioner. If you don't respond, then that's when we'll transition to the reserves.
Yeah, exactly.
So make sure you
because this
have your
draft is in
messages
2
on
days. We
Discord.
need quick responses, and if we don't get them, the reserves get a shot.
Yeah, so you could have a good chance there, Antoine. So just have a look out on your messages. Make sure you keep your notifications on Discord or friend requests. Most likely, Rowan's going to send you a friend request or a message and saying, "Hey, you got the spot" type vibe. So
okay, so I think we should do at least one team review. The only reason I say that is because that person submitted 5 days ago.
okay,
I don't like if we push it. I don't know how far we can keep pushing it. You know.
sure. We can do it. What we can do. Another alternative is that like we can do an early team review stream tomorrow,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and then
Try
like,
that. Yeah.
and then we can just like all right.
Okay. Yeah. So we actually we have a team review. Let me see if any of these are redraft teams.
I think we have a bunch actually.
I think these are mostly dynasty.
I think we have a bunch of dynasties. 3.
Dynasty.
And I think,
Dynasty.
Chef just submitted one as well if he refresh.
Let's
So
try.
I think we have 4. So if we do all 4 tomorrow.
Was Chef's dynasty or redraft?
Chef, was yours Dynasty or Redraft? I'm not necessarily. I didn't check. I just saw the notification.
Chef's was dynasty too, so they're all dynasty.
Okay. So I say what we should do is we'll set up a stream for Dynasty specifically tomorrow.
But it's
And
not
then
going to be our only stream.
No, it's not going to be our only stream.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because we're here in America, we can do that stream at like midday or something.
Exactly. And then we'll
And then
get those out.
We'll still do a stream at night where we do mock drafts together.
Exactly. So
Because I need to practice. Yeah.
yeah. So if you guys have any team reviews, whether you're watching now or tomorrow, drop your team reviews. We're going to do a dedicated live stream for team reviews if you have any dynasty teams. And I guess even if you have redraft teams, you're more than welcome to submit it now. Maybe we'll do it
Honestly,
on the dynasty team as
I
well.
would love to see some redrafts teams get in there.
So like go ahead, submit them. We'll be live.
I want to see some of the squads y'all are putting together.
Yeah, we'll talk about what time we'll be live, but most likely maybe midday.
Yeah.
Maybe like I don't know. From like 12 to 2 Central Time, we'll be live around that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds good.
See you guys. Enjoy your night. Shout out to everybody who bought a season pass. Appreciate y'all big time. Again, that was their names were Brian. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to who else was it? Boff. Shout out to Boff.
Boff.
Today we also had Brent.
Bye.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh. Did we get more?
Yeah, we did.
How many more?
Okay, we just got another one, so we're going to extend the stream 10 minutes. I didn't account for one. Okay. We said anytime someone purchased a season pass, we're going to extend the stream by 10 minutes. So I want to be a man of my word.
Throw some questions in. I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, let's do a Q&A here to end. Yeah.
We're happy to answer some questions. If you have we can keep it going.
So someone just extended the stream by buying the season pass. And I want to be a man of my word. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and extend the stream here another 10 minutes. And then
that's right, Colin.
After this 10 minutes, we are outie.
Yeah,
like a belly button.
So make sure you turn on your notifications on for the Dynasty Land channel.
It'll be either this channel or Dynasty, yeah.
I think we have Dynasty. I think it's Dynasty channel is the exclamation point. Hopefully that sends that link to your team. Yeah, so follow our Dynasty channel. Make sure you turn on notifications. We will do a live stream in the middle of the day at some point. Once again, maybe from either, I don't know what time. We'll talk about that after the live stream, but either 12, 1, or 2, doing all those team reviews. And then we will be live tomorrow night around the same time, 8 p.m. or maybe even earlier, Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. So.
All right. Whoever bought that season pass just extended the stream by 10 minutes. So we're going to do a Q&A here. And let me put the questions in a spot where they can be seen better. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the chat over here. Okay. Make it a little smaller. And then I'm gonna put the season pass.
We can just keep it the same where it's at and then make it smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's start answering some of these questions. All right, the first
Johnny
question
Boy.
that I can see is from who?
I see Johnny Boy, J-Mo, Cortland Sutton.
Okay. What's your opinion?
I think it's Cortland Sutton for me.
Yeah, if you guys watched my video today, my guy's Jameson Williams, one of my guys, Jameson Williams, and I would have them in the same tier, but I would lean Jameson.
Yeah, I love Cortland this year. Gets a contract extension. He's the wide receiver one. They didn't bring anyone.
I'll say like Sutton is like the safer pick,
Yeah,
but I think Jameson has higher upside.
yeah, I get that. I get that as well.
What tier is Blake Corum in your running back tiers? I didn't see him in there. He should be in there, but he would be pretty low. I don't have high expectations.
If you're looking at the cheat sheet, I think he's probably not within those tiers. But if you have the cheat sheet, that means you have access to Zach's rankings on the Flock Fantasy site, and you should be able to see him. I think he might be like tier 10.
Yeah, let me see here. Blake Corum.
How many tiers does it go up to? 9.
He's 64th. He's on the
Okay,
cheat sheet.
he's on the cheat sheet,
He's
okay.
64th. Yeah. I don't have high expectations, honestly. Alex says, I'm in a keeper league, and I have the number 1 pick. My options are Saquon, Lamb, Gibbs, and CMC. Who should I take? Any opinions there?
I'm going to keep a league and have the number 1 pick. My options are Saquon, Lamb, Gibbs, CMC. Who should I take? I'll either say Lamb or Gibbs. Going with the 2 younger guys. I'll probably lean wide receiver though.
Keepers leagues are different. Like the strategy video I released doesn't exactly apply to a keeper league.
Sure.
So I would really be curious to see what your league is doing. Like for example, if your league 9 out of the 12 people are keeping a running back,
Sure.
probably keeping Jahmyr Gibbs in
Yeah,
because
which
more
makes
elite
sense.
wide receivers are available.
Yeah.
But just players straight up, I would probably say Lamb for me. If you can get J-Mo for Cortland, I think I'm in the same tier. Maybe you can make it a 2 for 2. If it's Dynasty, definitely Jameson. Antoine says, got a trade in a redraft league that got sent to me. Get Genty and Adams, give away Amon-Ra Walker. Thoughts? Genty Adams for Amon-Ra Walker.
Got a trade. Genty Adams give away a Monroe.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
I'm okay with that. I think that's a
I
fairly.
don't have a
even-
strong opinion on that.
Yeah, I think that's a fairly even trade.
Like, I would draft Walker and Devontae at the same point
at the
of
same
board.
point, and the same thing with Genty and Amon.
But I would prefer Amon-Ra to start my team.
Sure.
So I guess I'll go the Amon-Ra side.
Mm-hmm.
But same tier. Chef Keith says, whatever happened to the hat/merch you guys were
So
designing?
that's still happening. Obviously, you guys know, full transparency with everything happening with my family, me having to travel, leave early, and then the Flock League, that all kind of had to be pushed back. You know, we had a nice plan of hopefully trying to get some stuff before the season started, but that all kind of went with everything that happened. So we have the designs.
We have concepts of a plan.
We have concepts of a plan, and we're going to be sending those out to the manufacturers to get some samples. And then once that is going, then you should be receiving stuff within, at least my plan to release, I would say probably early next year. Or we can do it earlier. Just depends on what happens.
Yeah, I think our merch is going to be a little bit different as well. Like, I don't want to give too much away, but there will be a cause to the merch rather than it being merch. Cade says, Debbie question, who's your favorite sleeper quarterback, running back, wide receiver?
Oh, there you go. That's you. That's a you question. I don't know nobody. Archie
Yeah.
Manning.
I haven't even thought about this in a long time. My brain is just not in that mode. But give me 1 second because I do have an opinion on it. It's just been a hot minute. I think Mekhi Lemon. Yeah, Mekhi Lemon would be a name that would come up.
He would go crazy with that. Fantasy will go
That
crazy
last
with
name.
that last name.
Yeah. I really like Mekhi Lemon. I have him ranked 5th in the wide receiver class right now. Denzel Boston for 2026. I love both of those names a lot. Not high on the 2025 class in general. Le'Veon Moss, if he's healthy this year. I'd say
Le'Veon Moss
those.
was Texas A&M, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he was gonna like.
I also think
we're
like
making content on him.
Cade Klubnik in general is underrated.
The quarterback?
in Devy. Yeah.
All right.
I think he could be a really good prospect. Colin says, I have Lamar Jackson, Chase Brown, Pacheco, Brees, Ladd, Garrett Wilson. I can keep 4 guys. Who should I keep? Is there any round attached to them? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming it's just straight keep. And we're not keeping Pacheco, so that's easy. I'm not keeping Brees, so that's easy. So Lamar, Chase Brown, Ladd, Garrett.
Can keep 4 of them.
And then you don't even need to worry about your wide receiver room. You just go hard on running backs.
Yeah, that's perfect. There you
go. Yeah. Antoine says, if your league hates to trade, would you ever overpay in leagues if it's shallow enough to plug in a good waiver wire replacement? It's just so much context needed to answer a question like that. It depends on the nature of the
nature
overpay.
Of the league, how yeah, I don't necessarily. Would you ever overpay
Probably
if the
not.
league is shallow enough?
Generally, I'd say probably not.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah. I like Brock Purdy too. Big fan of Brock Purdy this year. I think he's an underrated, like late round quarterback selection. So I'm right there with you. Who was that? Sub to PewDiePie. Samarth Mike says big reveal in front of the Four Seasons landscaping. I don't know what that means.
Are you talking about the merch?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he's talking about the merch. But yes, the merch is going to be. I think you guys are going to love it. Like outside of what the merch is going to be attached to, and I think I spoke about this in multiple live streams when Zach was away. Like the concepts that we have aren't just we're going to put our logo on a shirt and you're going to buy it. This is high quality merch that is attached to us that you can rock anywhere. Like sometimes it's going to be related to football, or sometimes it's just a cool design that we've created. Obviously, some hits of our logo or of who we are, what we say, which is going to be on the shirt. So once again, we don't want to give too much, and no disrespect to anyone that just puts their logo on their shirt. Like,
nothing wrong with that.
That's awesome as well. We just want to be a little bit more creative, and kind of express who we are within our merch as well. So.
You're funny, Mike. Kevin, this might be the last one with 40 seconds left in the stream. When do you think we'll know more about Judkins? If I could answer that question, Kevin, I think I'd make a lot of people a lot of money, And I think people would pay me a lot of money to answer that question. I don't know.
I don't think anyone knows.
I have no idea.
I think we will find a lot of...
Even like fantasy lawyers that I know don't know.
I would imagine a lot of these lawyers and a lot of these people are trying to get a lot of things resolved for their players, or their agents. The lawyers are trying to get stuff done before the season starts so that they can just focus on football. Or like if they're going to be suspended, just get out the way.
Yeah.
Well,
that is it, gang. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Might be multiple streams. Adios.
Love.